and I say it with a passion. As I pull off in the Aston. Don't nobody like his ass, huh? Tried to cover up and tell the people, go Brandon. But we know what they saying, though. You can hear the chant in every post. Don't nobody want this commie cause we not in China. Everybody hated Trump and now they out to catch a body. That's what they get for treating us like we in Squid Games. Green light, mandate, like it's insane. These times people waking up to everything. Go Brandon, but we all know what the saying means.
Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
You know what they saying, ho?
Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
You know what they saying, ho?
Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
You know what they saying, ho?
Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
Hey, you know what they saying, ho? Hey, you know what they saying, no? Hey, you know what they, yeah, you know what they, yeah, hey.
Oh my God. Oh, shout out to all the people. I saw this previous to coming live. John reminded me, you know, I kind of, Sly always gets to everything first, but, and Nick Taylor, I seen these videos and I'm like, oh no, I can't go. This is completely ridiculous. Now, I'm sure everybody's been updated, and John triggered me on this, so I really blame him because I didn't get to fully watch what was happening. But I'm fucking disgusted. Now, Rochelle put it in the chat. Now, I don't know the exact, I don't know if it's 400,000, 450, and I don't really care. The idea that somebody is going to get $400,000 fucking dollars for their quote unquote suffering. Are you kidding me right now? Really? Really? So potentially everybody is going to, who's going to pay for this? Who's paying for this? Nobody on this fucking planet. I swear to God, Musa. Nobody has gotten any type of fucking money like that. Nobody. For God's sake, I can't even buy a house right now because the prices are so ridiculous. I can't even consider it. Can't even consider it. Are they serious? They can't be serious. They can't be. If this doesn't light Americans up, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. For their pain and suffering, right? So when we fuck up and go to jail, then we should be getting a check for over $400,000 because don't you know somebody in our family or ourselves suffered behind that? Not to mention, that's a whole nother fucking topic. They're going to completely skip over the reparations conversation. You want to know why? And this is what I tried to push in the beginning, but I guess, you know, I'm just a dumb fucking broad who doesn't know shit, that this was going to happen. And I already knew this was coming. I mean, are we doing enough? I watched my own state I watch Catholic Charities come in. I watch the troops come in. I watch them open up Fort McCoy. Are you kidding me? This is fucking insane. And let me tell you, when it comes to, let's say, I'm not in disagreement with taxing people in a higher tax bracket like the Bezos and the Buffetts and whoever else you want to list, okay? I'm not against taxing them more money. But when you do that, it causes a trickle down and they're gonna fucking leave. Oh, thanks, Mahogany. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
I'm about to give her a ring.
Okay, good. Thank you. I am so infuriated by this. I swear to God, this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard of. And the audacity. Indigenous people get nothing, right? And these are the people that really push the vote. Remind you, push the vote. But yet, he's going to bring in the competition. Everybody's getting replaced. Unless you have a higher echelon tier position. How the fuck, where, in what world do people get that much damn money? That much money? They've done absolutely fucking nothing. What are they getting the money for? For what? Because their damn feelings were hurt? Because they tried to commit an illegal crime? Oh, and the scapegoat is Trump, right? He's the scapegoat. Ha ha ha. This is fucking hilarious. This is fucking hilarious. This is your fucking president. This is hilarious. I don't know, and I just don't understand in what world this is gonna fly. This is gonna piss everybody off, I would imagine. I mean, there are families that have been in this country for many generations that have been uprooted, their shit taken from them, etc., etc. They get nothing. But they're just gonna commit an illegal crime, and because we, quote unquote, put them in a jail or we mistreated them somehow, make this make sense. Ooh, if this isn't a slap in the face initially to the indigenous people, I don't know what else to say. Not to mention Americans, period, but I'm just saying, we're going to forget that and give it to them. And they're going to laugh about it. They are going to fucking laugh about it. Oh my God. I know, right? That's what we need to do. We need to cross the border, turn around and come back. That's the plan. You're right, Pete. You're right. That's absolutely the plan. I heard somebody else say it the other day. I kind of laughed it off, but it seems to work. And this is what? The group from 2018, 2009. This is insanity. And I can't imagine. Look, I am going to make this my part-time job. My part-time job. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is insane. $450,000. I'm telling you, man, we are not going. What? Who's ready to do that? Who is going to do that? Who is okay with that? You mean to tell me that people aren't going to just completely bail out on paying their taxes? I'm telling you, we need to figure out a way to spend money with each other. Fuck that. No, Sir, that is insane. I'm not trying to make anybody feel comfortable under them circumstances. Sorry, not sorry. Really. I don't know about anybody else, but I still have school loan debt I'm trying to pay off. Yeah, it's less than right around 10 grand, but still, that's insanity. How could that ever be the plan? $450,000. That's a lot of fucking money. A lot of money. You know, it probably, I'm not gonna say, yeah, I probably would be fucking irritated any other way. But I have seen this happen over and over again, to where people have been illegally using the same number, same social security number, right? They work hard 4 or 5 years, save their money, some of it gets sent back home, but then they move on to bigger, better things because they're not getting taxed. So I'm not saying this isn't the main majority, but I'm just tweaking. I'm tripping out over the idea of these people getting all that fucking money. You know, it's bad enough to hear that, you know, they're just getting past, what is it, 1,200, 2,400. I don't know who just, you know what? I don't know who. Yeah, we got 1,200. They get 450,000. Ain't that a bitch? I don't know who could justify this. I don't know who could justify it. On either side, clearly, you're not going to get a conservative justify it. But I'm just saying, please, any Democrat, if you can justify it, please tell. Because, like I said, if we fuck up and do bad shit, we go to jail. Nobody pays our kids or our family. Nobody. Never. Never have, never will. Oh my God. I'm just sick behind this. I really am. I just don't understand how. No, it clearly, but Josh, if I'm correct, I believe the 31st is the day that they're passing the budget. Now, I just seen all this. I believe it's a proposal, okay? And I about lost my mind. No shit, John. This is insane. I can't. And anybody, I don't know who. If you can somehow justify that, please tell. Please tell.
Yeah.
Because this has me stressed out.
Hey, Uncle Ruckus.
I was going to go to bed.
Yep. Oh.
I literally was going to go to bed. And I saw this. And I'm like, no. No. Mo wanted to do something completely different. And I was like, oh, hell no. I have to address this. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. This is some bullshit. This is some straight up bullshit. I just don't even understand what they would need it for. So they're basically just getting free houses, which that was pretty much on the agenda anyway. That was on the agenda anyway. So, I mean, do you get a free house and the money? Make it make sense, man. Yeah. Make it make sense. Yes, the veterans is the biggest problem for me. You know, don't get me wrong. Some of the veterans that I've talked to in downtown Madison choose to live that way, but it's a very small percentage. Okay. A lot of people And I don't know if they're making a choice because they have a clear mindset. You know, they could suffer from PTSD, other mental issues, et cetera, et cetera. But the reality is we shouldn't even have a homeless vet, period. And even in my city, we did these like tiny houses thing. I don't know who got them. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it was a good idea, but yeah, we're basically fodder to them, Lady Cortez. They don't give a fuck. They're the conservative patriot. They don't care. They really don't care. They don't give a damn about us. As if that's something new. It's not. And I'm dead ass serious when I say I've been looking at houses and it's just not feasible right now. It's not. Not at all. I mean, land that used to be, that's what, 50 minutes from here out of the city, 35 minutes out of Madison is so astronomical. I can't even imagine it. So it's clearly a seller's market right now. But you know, that's part of the quote unquote American dream, right? So we should be able to afford it. But when you're selling a house that's extremely small at $400,000, you know, they're doing too much. That's double. I think it almost, when I was looking at Zillow through the past 3 years, the house basically tripled in what it was worth. Unbelievable. No changes, just tripled. Damn near. But I don't know who's going for this. But yeah, I will fight this to my last breath. Because I'm not going. And I didn't really want to get into the political game because I don't think I know enough about all the branches. But you know what? If I have to take a civics course to touch up on everything and how the whole system operates, I will. I absolutely will. Because this is disgusting. Too many of us struggle, you know, just paying bills and getting by. Huh. And to think you're going to give out. But we're broke, right? We're broke, but we're going to give people who were mistreated from illegally coming here in 2018 and 19, 450,000. They can kiss my ass. That's ridiculous. I think they, you know what, John? I think they were going to make a cap at like $1 million, if I remember what I read correctly. But still, $1 million cap. You fucking serious? Give me $1 million. Watch what I do with it. No. No. Someone please call 911. It's all monopoly money. Oh, I'm pushing wrong buttons too. I don't know how I did that. Let me get out of there. Okay, I fixed it. Shit. I thought I did. Now it's doing crazy stuff. Okay. But anyway, man, I am so disturbed by that. I had to say something about it. And I really don't care who doesn't like it, like I said. This is full on insanity. Full on. I was mad at the fact that we were taking thousands of Afghanis and bringing them here. I was mad at that. To me, that's, you know, bringing a potential threat right to the doorstep. And they will never assimilate. Never. Stop it, conscious moron. They'll never assimilate. I mean, but who else would be the best fighters? Who else would go against the American people the easiest? What's up, Pete?
Hey. How
Hey,
you
what's
doing,
up,
Nelly? Uh,
man?
it's one ridiculous news after another. I I just went yesterday to Walmart and I was speechless. Um, no meat, a bunch of canned food are gone. All the water is gone. I mean, and everything is double or triple the price. Everything is getting more expensive. And I wanted to say something about these houses that they buy. They know that the dollar currency is crashing. It's worth actually nothing. That's the reason why they offering you these monopoly money, which is worth nothing. You can't even wipe your ass with it. It's useless. It's
So you're saying that they won't be able to
okay.
purchase
So
anything?
and what they do is they're collecting valuable assets, right? So when the new currency comes, they can make big money because they just bought your house with monopoly money that is worth nothing. But when they change the US dollar to God knows Bitcoin, gold, silver, whatever, obviously that has a higher value than the US dollar is right now, you know. And if you cannot keep your home, yeah, you screwed, you know. But this is getting worse and worse. And I don't know if you have looked into that or anybody in the chat, but the the industry is collapsing in all ways. Now, is it the economy, the housing market, the real estate, the job industry, whatever it is collapsing soon. There will be no more jobs pretty soon because if this continues like that and nobody stop this nightmare, then it's over for everybody. That means go in the woods and live like in the stone times. There is no production. There is nothing there. Now, whatever you can get, you might be the last person who can purchase it because the next person might not gonna able to buy this anymore because there is no shipment coming in. You know, is this is a fucking nightmare. I don't know what to say. And these people uh, who coming from overseas, and pretty much getting everything stick in their asses. That's bullshit right there. Because guess what? When I came, I bust my ass. I paid lawyers. I paid fees. Well, bitch, give me the money back, motherfucker.
Right,
That's
right.
That's exactly how I feel. I pay taxes in this country. I have worked. I came legally here. You know, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. Now, I understand how you feel, but you know what? You were born here. You didn't pay shit for you, but for your legal passport and all this other stuff. But me, instead, I worked hard. I paid over $30,000 for this motherfucking green card, okay, including lawyer fees and immigration fees. Now, these bitches come over here for free and they stick them $450,000 in their ass. Well, bitch, stick me some of that in my ass too then. I'm just being real
Right, right, right. Oh
because
my
that's
God.
not fair. That's not fair. Now they have gave 6.3 billion to the Afghans and probably even more. They're gonna keep sending more of this monopoly money. Now it's not worth anything, but it doesn't matter. They still can buy shit with it. It still has some value.
Right. Absolutely. That's this is crazy. And that's only the money we know about. Okay. That's not included with the twos and fews, meaning all the free clothes, the free housing. I'm sure they haven't included everything that they've done for them in that 6.3, did you say, billion?
Yeah, 6.3 billion. But you know what? This is like the same thing. I don't know if maybe some older people who are older than me maybe remember. um, after the German wall was broken, right, and the East Germans came back to West Germany, and Russian people, even from Russia, people came to Germany. Guess what? They received free money. They received free money. They were driving in the first year fucking Mercedes Benz, while other foreigners who lived there for 15 to 20 years who can't even afford driving that kind of car, they get free housing and they get money from the government as a because because of the war they had back in the days, to say pretty much we are sorry or whatever, and they keep sticking money in their asses, and they get the better jobs, they get free houses, they get nice cars, and everybody else need to bust their ass off. And the same system is happening right now here. It's the same thing. Hey Lisa, how are you?
Hey, Lisa, what do you see then, Pete? Because I know you kind of went through this.
What?
You know, what do you foresee then? Do you think this is going to be a very fast?
All y'all see me talking about the same shit. All these motherfucking Americans owe black people. I don't give a fuck. White Americans, Mexican Americans, all y'all owe us. Y'all motherfuckers left off. Y'all built this shit out our motherfucking back.
Well, this is how I see it.
Fucking slavery. You gonna tell me you gonna give these people all this goddamn money?
Now, this is how I see it.
I mentioned that, and then
Yeah.
that's another thing they completely overlooked, and then they're gonna skip to this. But I seen this coming, and when you try to tell people that, they don't want to fucking listen, man.
Yeah. Well, we talked about this. I mean, Lisa, Callie, you know me now for a while. You know what I said back then. People were laughing, ha ha ha, ho ho ho. This is America. This is not gonna happen here. Bitches out there, I want to see if you motherfuckers still laughing. I don't think you are. Okay, so the way I see everything a little bit different because I came from a fucked up country. I seen some shit, and I can say only this: if this continues like that, you better be you better be in a safe spot, or you better be a hero. One of you have these two options: either you go out there and fight your ass off, or you stay somewhere safe and protect yourself. That's all I can say, because this is not going to last too long till people are for real. People are already mad, Kenny. You can see that when you go shopping or you go on the streets, you see the face expression of the people. They are angry, they are mad as fuck. So you just say one stupid thing and they might gonna get on your neck and try to fuck you up. And I think it's just a matter of time till people for real stand up and fight each other. That's how I look at it. It's gonna be revolution. Now, they're not gonna stop because they did an agreement with the entire world. That's why they had a meeting with the UN. Why would they step back of it? You tell me. Give me one good reason why they would go back. Oh, just because we don't want to take that, put that Pampers in our face or get that shot? No, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to go with their program, if you like it or not. Either you stand up and do something about it, or you just sit down and shut the fuck up. Period. These are the two options we have, and that's just my opinion.
Oh my God. It's just so discouraging to me to think that,
I don't think it's gonna get better, Kelly. Even though some people, I hear this all the time in chat, oh, we pray, or oh, I hope first it gets bad and then it gets better. I don't believe in that stuff. It's in our hands what we gonna do about it. If you don't wash your dishes, they don't get clean by themselves. You need to stand up and clean them. Am I right or am I wrong?
right. Right.
Same here, Kelly. If we don't do anything about it, nothing will change. I mean, somebody has to do something, you know.
But it's kind of clear to me that nobody really wants to touch it unless it's on their doorstep.
Yeah,
And that's, that's obviously been through the conditioning, and, I get it. Indoctrination, I understand why. But I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying I understand why it's happening.
okay.
No, that pisses me off. You get up here with all this damn money, but goddamn, other people supposed to get money too. You done gave Chinese people money for people beating up on them for over the coronavirus. You gave them $3.2 trillion for hate crimes, but we can't even get a man to keep his goddamn feet out of our damn neck on national TV. That shit ain't cool to me. No,
Well,
I'm gonna keep
stand up.
on speaking up on it, because guess what? Everybody love their fucking race, and I love mine too. We do some fucked up shit just like everybody else do fucked up shit. And I'm not gonna condemn to say my race ain't the best race, because it ain't. But goddamn, slavery, y'all read on our fucking backs to make money, to make this motherfucking country the way it is now. And then you turn around and you gonna give retribution to black people when you done sit up there and took their fucking land. Tulsa was burned to the motherfucking ground. Jim Crow laws, segregation. And you gonna give some immigrant who ain't got no business being here in the fucking first place $450,000, and you got white Americans sitting up in here paying for school fees that they've been paying for years. How much you think it? And then they still ain't even business owners.
Right. It's
And
insane.
they still paying, Pete. These people are still paying on these school fees.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me, but you could give somebody who ain't even American?
Yeah, just like UK in 1941, they took a loan from Canada and the United States. They were paying this loan off till 2006 from 1941. I mean, yeah, our children have to pay for this bullshit in the future.
This is my thing. Why do our kids have to pay for some fucking immigrants? But Biden said on national TV that white America are going to be a minority race because a Mexican's going to take over. But you letting them take over because you letting them cross the fucking border.
Yeah.
Trump put the damn wall up and you took the wall down, you silly bitch. I hate Biden.
She said, "You silly bitch." Oh my god.
I like her, man. Where's she been?
Trump say some fucked up shit. He do. But Trump makes shit happen. He made shit motherfucking happen. He gave the black colleges $3.6 trillion. You know what I'm saying? He tried. But this motherfucker ain't trying. He act like he got Alzheimer's. Fucking brain injury ass son of a bitch.
He can't complete a sentence. And this is-
That's how you sound. And where that black bitch at? I ain't seen her since she got inaugurated. Where that bitch go?
I ain't seen her either. She's at a.
Seriously. Have you seen her? Have anybody seen this bitch?
No.
They act like they done put this bitch under the motherfucking railroad and ran over this bitch somewhere or something.
I think I have an idea. I think she went for an exchange program. She went back to India, and then they said, okay, since you come to India, we send I don't know, a couple million Afghans over here.
And then the thing of it is, and that pissed me off too. You bring the motherfucking Afghans over here, but you left half our Americans over there, bitch. What's wrong with you?
Yep.
And
Exactly.
that's like you don't even see them no more.
Now,
They gonna go over there and suffer, and you gonna bring some motherfuckers who can't even speak English.
you know, this is actually a really bad deal. You know, I'm not trying to be racist or so, but when you look at Afghans' education and Persian education, shit, we smart motherfuckers compared to these motherfuckers.
These motherfuckers are farmers.
They are just farmers and drug dealers and sheep counters. You know, that's what they do. They count sheeps.
I mean, no disrespect for other races, but sometimes I wish it was just the blacks and the whites who's in here and let us fight the fuck out like we used to. That's the only thing I wish. Because goddamn, and all these other motherfucking races getting on my goddamn nerves. Bringing this shit over here, and then you bringing all these motherfuckers over here. We don't know what kind of diseases these motherfuckers got. And these motherfucking Mexicans, they love drugs. They'll break it down. They some drug addicts. And you gonna tell me, oh, we gonna leave the border open. Bitch, leave the border open for what? What you gonna leave it open for?
It's on fire.
What the fuck you gonna do it for? And then you sit around and talk about, did you not know that they flying them over in planes in the middle of the fucking morning?
Lisa,
people don't know.
Lisa, I'm glad I didn't give her any spicy Chinese soup because she would be there and she would be blowing up there.
Because goddamn, I am so pissed off right now because when you say $450 for some motherfucking Mexicans who don't even speak motherfucking English, and then on top of that, everything got to be bilingual. You get a job, you got to be bilingual. Bilingual for what, bitch? It's a lot of bilingual. What you want me to be? Persian bilingual, Spanish bilingual, Italian, fuck. But now I got to be Spanish. If these motherfuckers don't know how to speak English, then they need to take their bitch asses home. Because English is another fucking language in America.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, I come here from the Middle East. I need to learn English, and I did. And why? What's so special about them that they don't have to speak it?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna break it down.
Like for instance, you go to downtown LA. I'm from LA. Okay, I'm from California. So you go to downtown LA and you apply for a job, and then even my own motherfucking people who are fucking Persian, that son of a bitch tells me, do you speak Spanish? Fuck you. What you mean? What do I speak Spanish? This fucking America, I don't need to speak Spanish. Hey, I need to speak English, just like you.
And then them motherfuckers get the most motherfucking welfare.
So
I swear to God, welfare recipients. And them bitches can get pregnant as a drop of a dime. You can spit on them hoes and they pregnant.
This has nothing to do about racism or whatever. This has something to do with equality. You know, if you have to come here and learn English, so what's so motherfucking special about your motherfucking ass that you don't have to do that? Because that's not fair. You know, that's how I see it.
The true Americans supposed to be taken care of before anybody else. You got the Indians, you got the whites, and you got the blacks.
Okay, come on, Khanum, take over here. Come sit here. Let the fire out. I go take a smoke break and I go on the other side.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Now, the true Americans are the Indians, the whites, and the blacks.
And please, volume down, please.
Okay, gotcha. So why is it that you're gonna give $450, $50,000
before the speaker blow up? You know, lower your volume. Thank you very much.
So why would you give $450,000 to these people? I mean, what have they done for our country? Honestly, what they have done besides brought in tacos and shit? What else have they done? Because I don't see what they do.
I get it. Oh Lord!
They get more welfare than any of us.
Yeah, you know what's written on their taco? It says 24K.
Hell yeah, because they getting that money. They're getting that money, and it don't make no sense. But then, okay, but so let's talk about it. Now you got people that's got slavery. We had slavery. We didn't get no retribution. So why the fuck do everybody else get all this goddamn money? Because if we gotta try to make it, everybody else needs to try to make it on their own too. The white people done suffered. Hell, they make y'all wear these goddamn masks and coronavirus and shit. We didn't ask for the coronavirus, but we done lost businesses behind it. But we ain't getting no goddamn money. What the fuck is going on? Can anybody explain to me? Because I'm really pissed.
What's up, conscious moron?
Hey, how are you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, 300 Warriors?
Hey, what's up?
Oh my God. I'm actually enjoying this because I don't
taco.
He's ranting and it's great because I'm like, yes, I feel it.
I mean, I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to understand because I'm not understanding this. I looked today, it was on the doggone news, y'all. $6.3 billion to Afghan refugees. What the fuck do we give this money for? We don't even have money. We don't even have food in the damn stores. You giving out money that we don't have. You making the dollar go down lower than it already is. Then you double taxing us. Look on your paychecks. They double taxing us.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
So
even
we-
looked at Facebook.
Well, don't you know, Mrs.
Paycheck.
B, they claim when they come here that
took
they're told to forget their
$750
language.
from me.
I've heard somebody say it. Well, they tell us to forget our language. No, you can still have your language and your culture and still come to this country.
But you
But
still
you
need
can
to
also
learn
speak
English.
Exactly.
You still need to learn English. We shouldn't have to learn your language. Because if that's the case, then we're gonna be some smart ass motherfuckers because we got to learn the Persian people language, we got to learn the French, we got to learn the Italians, we got to learn the Spanish, we got to learn German.
What's wrong with being smart though?
And then we got to learn all these African languages.
Well, in this case, I am in a good position. I already speak 5.
Yeah, you doing good. You speak 5. And I mean, I'm just trying to understand why are you bringing these people over here talking about because we need people to work. If you quit mandating shit and try to tell people how to live their life, they'll go back to work. But you trying to sit up here and tell people how to live their life when you can't even run your own goddamn life because you can barely talk.
I was just, have they passed this bill yet, or is it just up?
No, this is
up.
This is the thing right now. He can't pass the bill because of the simple fact of it is Democratic states are doing it, but Republican states are not. And the Republican states are fighting him in court, telling him that it's unconstitutional to tell a person that they have to be mandated to take a vaccine to work. Because
he's talking about the money. He's talking about the money. If it's
calm down, sister. It's gonna be okay.
No,
I'm just messing with you. Keep going.
It's just too much going on. Biden is dumb as hell. He always want to act like he's smart, but he's not. He's a bum's puppet. And then what happened to the Kamala Harris?
What's wrong with Obama? You don't like Obama?
I don't like none of them.
Okay,
I don't like none of them. I don't like none of my
well, you didn't like Trump either?
I didn't like Trump either.
Okay, we good. Oh, I like her. I really like her. Ooh.
I don't like none of them. I don't like nobody who try to oppress me and tell me what the fuck to do when I'm getting up every damn morning by my damn self and going to work and taking care of me and mine. I don't need you telling me a goddamn thing. You need to shut your fucking mouth and be quiet and let me pay you and sit your ass there and look ugly. That's all I need you to do.
Let me ask you a question. Are you this involved in your local election?
Oh, yes, sir.
Do you think your local election is more important than like the presidency? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like not voting for the president no more. Just voting for like my senators.
But you got to realize it's state and federal. State runs.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just keep.
And this is the thing. Biden is actually overstepping his boundaries right now. Because you cannot tell a state what a state can do. You only can tell what federal could do. Now, if you want to mandate for your federal workers to be mandated to get the vaccine, that's your business.
That's the loophole. It's federal in every state. That's a loophole. In every city, really.
That's true. But I don't think he should tell people what to do. If he's so damn smart, then fix the border.
But I mean, he's not like he's kind of giving you a choice. It's either or. That's the loophole in America. But that's what America is. It's a loophole. There's always a way for them to get over. I mean, that's the problem. Like if you pick Republicans, you're gonna be against the Democrats and vice versa. And that's how they keep us like fighting each other. If we just voted Americans, like, because it used to be a duty to like be a congressman in the Senate. You ain't get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? They flipped it on us. That's the problem. Like they playing us. Both sides really playing us.
Yeah, but why would you want to vote for either side?
I mean, that's the problem. Because you get caught up in it. Look how much the Democrats, you know what I'm saying, hate the Republicans and the Republicans hate the Democrats. You caught up in it. You don't really vote on like issues. Because like, I mean, most Americans are practical. Like you want to live in your house. You want to be able to make money, right? Be safe in your community. You know what I'm saying, right? Most Americans want that, but like once you pick a side, you battling the other side. Like it's always gonna be somebody's joker today,
right? I understand that, and I get what you're saying. But as Americans, I'm saying this: why the hell are we voting in the first place? Because guess what? We're all voting for a fucking oppressor. It's still the same shit. They're gonna promise you shit, and the shit ain't gonna come out. That's basically what it is. It's always the same crap. And I don't care who was president. Obama was the first black president. Everybody ran out to vote for him. What the fuck did he do? He didn't do a goddamn thing either. But
But
home
what,
Michelle
hey,
motherfucking
what do you think they was gonna let him do? And he was half white.
And then
And
Kamala
I'm not
Harris, she
saying
became
like,
the first black, supposed to be black. I don't know if she's black or not, but vice president. I ain't seen her
she's
since.
a person of color, but she has.
Yes, but I haven't seen her since she got in office. Have anybody seen her?
What is she supposed to do? She the vice president. She just
Right.
wait. She basically a standby. Like, you ever watch Broadway?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She one of them. Like, if he get hurt, then she step in. Like, she don't really
I
do.
mean,
Think
but
of what did Mike Pence do?
we didn't see. We at least saw Pence, here and there.
But I seen her. Wasn't she at the thing today?
No, she wasn't.
Did you see the what was that when he was talking about the thing? She was in the background. She was on the left side. Yeah, she was there. She always like in the back. When he do them little speeches, she always be there. But she just the background. She just waiting. If something happened to Joe, like she can't really do nothing.
Well, Joe, they need to go ahead and get rid of Joe. I'm sorry. Joe need to be.
Yeah,
he
was the worst pick for the Democratic.
They try to impeach Trump any time. They need to try to impeach him too.
Look who's here.
Sheesh, it was all bad.
Salam Juju.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just getting upset because of the simple fact of it is this. You keep paying all this money out. You giving all these people this money, but this is taxpayers' money. We have other things that we need done, like putting some food on these damn shelves and healthcare. And we paying for other people to come here for what reason? It don't make sense.
Wait, what you mean we paying other people to come here?
They finna give $6.3 billion.
They gave that yet? I think that's just to make people,
it's in the stimulus package. It's in the stimulus package. Have you read the stimulus package yet?
That he was trying. That ain't gonna get passed. Come on, they gonna trim that.
No, but they've given them a lot. Of the people that have came here. They've given them a lot.
Yeah, they've given the Afghanistan some, but I don't know if they gave the Mexicans money coming in. I doubt that highly, especially if they coming in to work. Why would they give them money if they coming in to work?
Okay, let me correct you a little bit. Everybody who travels to a different country, some people are really real refugees because they come from a political reason, but there are a lot of motherfuckers out there. They just fake that. I'm
in Atlanta. Trust me, I know.
Right?
I know.
Okay.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Hold on. And then when they come here, the government is gonna support them 100%. They pay their homes, they pay them free money. They don't work for a couple of years and they don't pay taxes, but they get free money.
Where? I'm just saying, okay, I'm in Atlanta, and the Latinos that I've interacted with, they work. They getting that money. They ain't playing like that. They like, we know how to work the system for real, get 2 identification, you know what I'm saying? Making 2 income, getting 2 tax breaks. Like, they know how to get it. When they come here, they working.
So basically, we should just keep promoting Americans, like I said earlier, get it how you live, any means necessary at this point.
Yeah. I mean, the system is not for Americans anymore, but we kind of slept. We kind of let them get all the power. For real, we let them control the government. We should have been in their face.
Let me ask you a question. So what do you think is going to happen? How is this going to continue? I mean, we have no production. We produce nothing. We're a pretty third world country. We just eat and shit and get fake monopoly money. Well, not all of us, just the lucky ones. But how is this gonna? What is the end result of all this?
Man, I don't know. Especially with that announcement. Have y'all seen the Facebook announcement too about the metaverse?
What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Because if that means something crazy, do I need to shut my Facebook down?
No, it's kind of like he's about to start and I was gonna do a little video about it. But have you ever seen the movie Surrogate?
Yeah.
Willis?
No.
Yes.
So it's gonna be like like he's gonna go like a virtual universe almost. I don't know when he gonna start it, but like you could literally go in there like the Sims almost, but it's like you put on the headset. So picture that. You familiar with the Sims?
Yeah. That's what I feel like we're living in. Shit.
Yeah. It's literally that. Like you put on the headset and like say we doing it right now, and we at like a lounge or something. It'll be like that, and I can change my outfit and change my appearance. It's like literally like the Sims, but we doing it at home. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what's that Facebook thing that they got with the headset? That the Optimus. Y'all familiar with that?
No.
It's a virtual because PlayStation got a virtual headset and Facebook got one. But it's just like that, but it's gonna be like the Sims, basically. Like you can just chill at home and go to a lounge or go to a mountain or go to the beach. Like, and then we can all go, like, say we doing this, we could all be like at a TV studio or on the moon. It's like that, like the Sims, literally.
Oh my God. That's, you know what? We know somebody that does that VR stuff, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be, he gonna have money in it too, though. Like you can buy outfits, like all that.
No, what I'm saying is that was kind of fucking his head up, if I remember clearly.
Okay, I would never. That's wow. But it's gonna be some people immersed in it. Think about the younger generation who just grew up on social media.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but if this continues like that, I can see myself living like in the Stone Times. Like I'm gonna trade potatoes for bananas.
I mean, I don't know if because we still got oil reserve. They know how to scare us. Why wouldn't it scare us? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it almost seemed like, a fear tactic.
Right, but this is the thing. Don't play with people's lives. That fear shit don't work.
What you mean it don't work? Are you serious? It don't work?
I don't know. I don't know if it might work.
Of course it does.
Well, might work for some, but it don't work for me because it don't do enough of pissing me off. All this pisses me off.
What if you think they want that too, though? They need people scared and people pissed.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it. I understand what they're trying to do, but the whole thing of it is this: how the hell I'm still on this and I'm not gonna get off this? How the hell you gonna keep paying out? We ain't got no money. We broke. We broke. Broke.
I mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
America is fucking broke. And we started playing with people's lives. Everybody out here ain't fucking working. And therefore, the people who are working are taking care of the people who ain't working. And I can't keep taking care of every motherfucking body. I'm not motherfucking Captain Save a Hoe. I can't keep taking care of every fucking body. Do you want to bring some more motherfuckers over here?
I love it.
Yeah, I can't do that. They hit me for $750 fucking dollars in taxes.
Woo.
I can't do this shit no more. I'm tired. Hell, everybody can't be on Patricia fucking back.
Man, where you live at? It might be time to move.
No, she's in a great place.
Nah, it's not time for me to move. It's time
I'm
for
just saying, is that a federal tax, state tax?
That was just federal. I don't pay state. I'm in Texas.
Oh my God.
I make enough money where I have to pay fucking $750 a pay period out of my motherfucking check.
Oh, y'all getting it down there. My cousin live in Austin. Y'all need to go down there.
Me, we got half of the motherfucking population that's not fucking working. And then we got do you want to bring some more motherfuckers over here?
But wait. And I thought Abbott, he said y'all was open. Y'all been open since the thing, right?
Yeah, we open. No, we open. But you got to realize, if you look at your check, everybody who work, look at your check. They done doubled up on taxes. I mean, I don't know if everybody don't notice that on your checks, but I watch my money.
But didn't he cut the unemployment?
You still got all this other stuff. You got the federal. This is not. We don't pay state taxes.
Wait.
Yeah, so I mean that's what I'm saying. Like that wouldn't even did the people even get it then if y'all pay? Well, I mean, but no, it ended in September too, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing. On November 22nd, unemployment will stop for those who don't take the shot. So if you don't take the shot, say goodbye to your unemployment.
I don't care about nobody unemployment. I don't care about nobody fucking food stamps. I don't care about shit. All I care about is my motherfucking money. That's the only thing I care about. I don't give a damn if these motherfuckers don't eat. I don't care. And your
Ain't no
kids ain't my
love.
motherfucking
I'm
kids.
telling you, ain't no love in this game.
I am not that much of a motherfucking American. I don't give a shit.
Now you're making me. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look at pay stubs and taxes.
Look at your pay stubs. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Look at y'all pay stubs and look how much they charge you. Think about when the time, if you're working at the same job you working at before the pandemic, look at the time how much they was taking out your taxes to the time now. Biden got up in there and I think that motherfucker doubled that
Why
money.
you yelling?
I'm sorry.
I need to go see a doctor. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Pete. Stop it. You're interrupting the fire. I like
Hey,
to hear.
Bubba.
I'm just saying, everybody look at
Yeah,
your check stubs for real. Everybody needs to start paying attention to your check stubs. Look at how much they taking out in taxes. So that means you taking care of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go again. Donald Trump does not pay his taxes.
Yeah, just
Lord.
hey, just go to Home Depot and look how much an axe costs.
I'm getting hit.
Plus tax.
Last time, yeah, AXE axe, like cutting the tree with axe.
Can we just claim exempt?
You can, but then when you claim exempt, then you still they're gonna still go in there and they're gonna make you pay taxes later on. That's what's the problem with that is.
Yep, they'll double it.
See, I'm self-employed, so I can write a lot off. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, this man said Donald Trump doesn't pay his taxes. Okay, Donald Trump don't pay his taxes. A lot of people don't pay their damn taxes. But I don't want to pay mine.
Because I mean, fuck it. If we can't beat them, we might as well get like them. Everybody might as well claim.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Yep. If you can't beat them, join them.
I mean, sign up for everything you can. Get GBT cards. Do whatever you can because apparently, if everybody else is getting it, and by the way, I'll give you another thing I heard. I heard recently that the damn Obama phone has got unlimited internet minutes. So I guess everybody's just gonna have to suck it up.
Did you say the Obama phone?
Somebody told me that the Obama phone has unlimited minutes right now.
Unlimited minutes, unlimited text, unlimited everything. Get your Obama phone. Get it today.
Get your fucking Obama
Cut your
phone.
cell phone bills in half. Get an Obama phone.
Obama phone is the EPT phone.
Oh, the free phone.
Remember when after you get your food stamp, they're standing like money hungry sharks and no, but get my phone. No, get my phone. My friend, oh, foolish! You have iPhone, my friend. No, okay, then go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna tell him hook that shit up to my iPhone 12.
Yeah, I came one day from the food stamp office, and then they were like, I think 4, 5, 6 people standing in one line, and they giving free phones, and they got one guy said, no, don't take his phone, take my phone better. I said, you have iPhone? He said, no. I said, then it's no good phone. Then I go to the next person, he says the same thing. I'm like, my friend, I am Patterson, I have high standards. You have iPhone 12? He says, no. I said, all right, have a nice day.
Hell, I need a Obama phone.
Yeah,
I won't give a damn.
I mean, you technically can get one, right?
And it doesn't
Yeah,
come
we can.
Yeah, I think
He
you
can get an
technically
Obama
can.
phone.
if they
Yeah,
ask
food
you,
stamps to get the Obama phone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I ain't gonna get no Obama phone.
wait, I don't think that's the qualification, but you do have to work under a certain amount. But fuck it, whatever the amount is, say you make less than it, and just get your free shit. I guess that's how. That's what we're doing.
I had 3 of them. CDS codes. I couldn't even call my family in Germany and in Iran. I'm like, what is the phone for if you cannot call your family?
I guess.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you
I
can.
guess it's local phone calls then.
Yeah, like a public phone in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
You can make long distance calls. They'll just charge you the minutes. That's all.
Hey, have anybody been to the grocery store? You see how the grocery store's looking?
Yeah.
Ours aren't bad
Yeah.
yet. They're bad.
Now
Yeah,
I do have
Freezers
ours
are
aren't
bad.
bad either. Ours are
to say
cool.
something, okay? I do have to say something. You know, everybody here, I understand, the prices went a little bit up, and everybody is shitting in their pants right now, but we haven't reached $100 per pound. So that's what's going on in my country right now. Like, I talked to my cousin 4 or 5 months ago, and that's what she was telling me. She told me 1 pound of ground beef cost $100 US. And when I was saying that, everybody's like, ha, 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 that's not gonna happen, yeah.
How much is that in Persian?
Ain't laughing anymore.
How much is that in Persian money? The $100.
That's almost half of your paycheck.
Really?
Yeah. Like people can't afford buying meat. Is that bad?
Well,
So
they gonna eat rice.
Yeah.
hit your dollar stores, do what you can, man. Go to all these. I don't know if y'all have that.
Mhm.
No, Woodman's is a local thing, but man, I'm telling you, if you have to go out, if you're in a big city, go outside of the city limits.
I mean, a lot of big cities though, they have like
Not in the
pantries and
village.
stuff like that.
Now,
though.
don't you know, Kelly? We do that. We're the problem for the food shortage.
I'll be like everybody else. I'm gonna start hoarding food. I'm just gonna go up there and start picking up stuff and putting it in there in my basket and pay for it.
No,
I ain't gonna steal
do it smart way. You go in the grocery store, you open one can, you taste it, and then you leave it there for the next person, and then you go try another one till you are full, and then you go home. No, it's tasty. It's tasty. It's not
Just open every can and taste it.
not tasty. And let me tell you something. By law, you cannot get the rest because it's not stealing. You don't
Sampling, huh?
take it in your
It's
pocket
just-
and walk out the store. It's still in the store.
Sampling. I was making sure it was good.
I was just
Now that it's self checkout, I say fuck it. Stack 3 slabs of meat on top of each other and just scan the bottom one. Doo-doo.
Let me give you a tip. You drive for Uber, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how you can get free tires? Free brand new tires.
No, I don't know.
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, it's very small fee. You rent a car for 1 day, then you take all the tires out, put your old tires from your old car on it, and put the new tires on yours, and then you return the car, and then you have for $20 4 brand new tires. Very simple. And this is Persian style, okay?
Y'all talk about how y'all.
What style is it?
Yeah,
Persian style.
What? They take $750 from you, and you complaining when we take only.
You got to make sure that you got the same car, though, don't you?
Yeah, you got to make sure you have the same car and same tires.
Yeah, that's the only tricky part. You can get any type of rental car. You just
Exactly.
say, "Fuck it, get the tires." Persian style, get the tires.
Yeah, but if you're smart, you make money, yeah. You go rent a truck, right? And you know how expensive those truck tires are, right? Take them out.
Hey, Ricky.
What's going on? How's everybody doing this evening?
What's going on?
Hey,
Good.
Ricky.
How are you, Ricky?
How's everybody?
We're trying to tell everybody how to scam since the money
no,
giveaway.
they telling everybody how to steal.
No. How business, making
All
business.
jokes.
Bad credit, low small business owner.
What's up, Lawrence? What's up, Lisa? What's up, Carolyn?
Just stack up on the basics. Somebody said, yeah, just stack up on the basics.
Yeah.
How you been, Ricky? You've been traveling all over the United States, I see.
Traveled to the Ozarks over the weekend. I had to put some miles on my Camaro because I'm not supporting the airline that I have my credit card through. They wanted to mandate.
Don't mind.
Yeah, they wanted to mandate that these their employees are vaccinated, and I'm like, no. Yeah, just throw me a duffel bag in the back of my convertible, and I'll drive across the country like we used to in the old days, you know.
Well,
Right,
you know
right
what
on.
they're trying to pull now. I didn't want to tell anybody. They're
What's
trying
that?
to they're trying to pull shit on disabled people. You know,
Oh,
for
really?
or anybody. Yes, they're trying to say if you collect disability, you're going to have to take the shot, or you will not receive your money. Senator or something wanted to do that, member of Congress. Yeah, that's fucking sick. They're trying to take old people who worked all their life, money from them and stuff.
Now, this is crazy. I could see if this was something that has been tested and tried, and you know, like the flu vaccine. But when you're talking about something that people are got questions about, you can't just expect everybody to say, "Okay, hit me." You can't do that.
Yeah, get the clap, or you lose your checks. That's messed up. Somebody who's worked all their life, and then when they become injured and no longer able to work, or you have somebody that retires, you know, all that money they put in, you know, it's like, oh, you better get that, you know, for people who don't want it, or else we're not going to give you your money. I just seen that. I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's the same thing with
that's messed up. All the shit they're trying to pull.
And citizenship and immigration.
I don't care about the food.
Yeah,
I care about the elderly who worked all their life, and the people who worked all their life that got hurt on the job or something, worked all their damn lives and paid into Social Security. That's the main point, except for the ones who didn't into it but get on it.
Yeah, but it is the same thing
to lose their money because they refuse it.
But it is the same thing with unemployment because you worked for it. That's your money. How can they stop not giving your unemployment? You know, that's bullshit.
That's right. I gotta take this call, Kelly. Thanks for having me up. I'm gonna try.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. Have a good we were initially, Ricky, talking about the money that was proposed about giving, you know, the illegals from 2018 and 19 that felt hurt that they were separated from their families, like 400 to 450,000 a piece. And that was when I was triggered. Like, hold up a minute. Wait, no. They haven't even made right with the indigenous people, and now you want to jump full speed ahead and give these randoms who, if we do something illegal, we go to jail, right? Nobody sends our family $400,000. I'm so sorry you got separated from your children. So yeah, that was initially what I was talking about.
And you know, if they got the money to do that, you know what I would say,
Kelly,
if I was in charge.
Here's another thing.
Hold up, Lisa, 1 second. I want Ricky to respond.
If I had the money to do just that, what I would do is I would write a check for reparations to say, hey, Black America, here's your reparations.
Thank you.
Be quiet. You know, but I'd rather give the money to silence the problem that's in the house than to try to feed the dogs outside of the house. Feed the dog in the house instead of feeding the dog outside of the house.
Because America was built on Black people's backs. So therefore, yes, I feel that same way you feel. If you gonna give everybody some money, why you not even talking about giving us no money? And you don't even have to give us 450,000, but you need to at least say, hey, we recognize what we did was wrong, so here, let us pay you for it.
You know, and I'm the last person that approves of reparations, but if we're going to be giving money away, that would be where the money should go.
That was my point. Exactly. How can they even conceive that when they haven't made right on this situation? I don't give a fuck about them. They're not my interest, Ricky. I don't give a fuck about them.
I'm gonna be honest.
If I was in charge, it would be horrible.
Yeah,
It would
and
be ugly.
And I mean, because the thing is, like, you know, reparations does put up a good argument, you know, even though I'm a capitalist and I say let the past be the past. At the same time, when I look at, you know, what reparations and how it's presented and how it was promised, then let's go ahead and honor that promise, because I would love to wake up tomorrow morning and have a check in the mail for, let's say, you know, I don't know how much, you know, they would pay, but it would be awesome to say, shit, man, fuck. Reparations.
I mean, I understand how they feeling that some people gonna misuse their money, but that's their business.
That's their business how to use their money. Like, if I mean,
do you think into the fucking economy? It'll go back.
Do you think these illegals that got separated is going to use their money on anything other than drugs and alcohol? I mean, come on now.
No,
and
they're going to
back
spend
to their economy and taking it home to their economy. We already broke. We broke. I'm gonna keep saying that we broke.
What I would do is I would take that money. Like, I don't believe in quote unquote reparations per se, but if that's what it would take to silence the argument, let's silence that argument. Let's keep the Confederate monuments up. Hey, that is a part of American history too. So let's keep up the Confederate monuments, give the reparations, or build the infrastructure in the black community, because right now there are a lot of people in the black community that says we want to segregate. I'm not one of them, but let's give them something to segregate to.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And I bet you after they receive that 450K, the first thing they're gonna do, cash out back to my country. That's exactly what they're gonna do.
Yep.
You're just building up somebody else's country.
Yeah.
Then after you building their country, you're gonna want to go in there and take their stuff. So we're gonna have to go and invade them. We got to find a reason to go out there and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like since I am from the neighbor country, you know, I feel like when they receive 450K, I am better than them. I should receive at least 900.
Well, that makes sense.
At least I pay taxes, goddamn it, here for 16 motherfucking years. They come here and don't pay shit and receive 400.
Right. Make that make sense.
Oh my God.
Don't get me wrong. I understand that they kids are sitting up in them little jailhouse cells. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But that's your fault as a parent, because you shouldn't have brought your child down here in the fucking first place. Yeah. He wouldn't have been in that type of situation. And I understand you said you want to get away from your country because your country is full of drugs. Hell, America's full of drugs.
Exactly.
Full of damn drugs.
Yeah. You just go to Oregon.
Shit. Every country is full of damn
don't
drugs.
forget, a lot of those that are here living in those homes, they say they were mistreated. They weren't. And don't forget, I don't want to bring up Trump, but when he was in office, they did DNA tests, and some of those kids didn't have family members that came over here illegally.
And that's
you got to think about that too. Right? They didn't have it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And
they get 400,000K.
They were part of the trafficking too. Don't forget about that. No.
I want the 450K.
Oh, you don't want my 450K love? No.
I take
it. Give them the 450K.
Wait a minute. When you say 450K, is that each?
Each.
Yes, but I think they're saying like a max out at like 1 million a family or 1.5 million. It's just crazy. It's a crazy.
And you can give that to illegal immigrants, but people here in America can't even fucking put gas in their cars.
Yes, and then 6.3 billion to Afghans. Don't forget about the 6.3 billion to the Afghans, the farmers. Then you left half America in Afghanistan, and you brought these people here and didn't even check these people to see if they was even terrorists. But you finna give them money too. And
fuck no.
But we broke.
Well, I have a good idea.
We need to damn rise up as a nation.
Yeah, I have a good idea.
Yes,
Patricia, I have a good idea. We go across the border. We put some turban on our head, and we come back and say we are from there too. So you get 450, I get 450. Then we invite everybody from from YouTube on these channels here, and then we go and have party.
I tell you what we can do. No, being serious, what we can do is quit hating on each other and dividing each other with this Democratic and Republican bull crap and this white and black bull crap, and get together as a family like we supposed to and whoop their ass. That's what we need to do.
You said it.
Because you know what? This is our tax money. We should have a right to say where our money go. And I think our money should stay in America. Because we got homeless people on the fucking street can't eat. And you want to take care of somebody else?
And you know the fucked up part is not everybody that lives on the streets are bad people.
No.
You know, some people landed there through a bad divorce. Some people landed there through, you know what I'm saying, they lost their job and shit just happened, you know. I mean, not everybody on the streets are junkies. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for the house that I grew up in. And I try to tell people that. Yeah, if it wasn't for us still having a house that I grew up in, I would have been homeless about 12 years ago.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. I don't know your name.
Ricky.
Ricky, okay.
Ricky.
Nice to meet you, Ricky. The problem is, you know, they put everybody in the same pot just because they became homeless. They act like, oh, because you are homeless, you are either a criminal or you are alcoholic or you are on drugs or something. But there are a lot of people, good people, who their job become homeless because of whatever happened in their life, but that doesn't mean that's a bad person.
And half of the people
that's the main problem.
But half of the people are homeless and have mental imbalances in the brain. You need to be thinking about that too. Y'all don't think about mental problems either. We got too many people in America that got mental problems that we need to help take care of. That's another thing people don't get. And I'm in the mental health field, so I really care about that issue. And you closed down a bunch of mental health hospitals, and then you had a nerve and audacity to give these goddamn immigrants some goddamn money. You crazy as fuck. Biden is fucking retarded. He needs to be in my motherfucking hospital.
Well, we all need to get together and make a bunch of mashed potatoes and say, here, Biden, here's a present for you. We all found your brains.
Mrs. P, you are a whole moon. I have to say thank you for everything this evening. You have been a blessing to my soul.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just speaking the truth. They divide us as a country, y'all. That's they plan. That's why they want to keep bringing up this racism bull crap. That's why they want to keep on bringing up this Democratic and Republican bull crap. We are not Democrats. We are not Republicans. We're not white. We're not black. We are Americans. And we need to act like it. We need to work together for a change. And we can go out and go separate and march. We need to march together as a family. Exactly. And march our asses straight up to that damn White House. I ain't say go up in that bitch though, because we ain't going to jail. Nah. You know what I'm saying? I said go up there. We like the rest of them do all that other crazy shit. We ain't gonna do that. We just gonna go up in there and we're gonna have to have a conversation with these people. And then you know what? And we have a right to fire these people. So maybe we need to fire some people and show them that we're not playing.
Amen.
Because everybody got to realize this is our money. This is our money. This is our tax money. If we can't feed ourselves, why are we gonna feed somebody else? Gas prices are going up every doggone day. People can't even go to work sometimes because they ain't got no gas in their car.
Food is going up. I mean, I'm noticing that. Yeah. I mean, because I like to eat good. I like good stuff. I mean, you know.
Ricky.
I went to the grocery store, y'all, and got one basket. One basket. It was $325. One basket. I can usually get two baskets. Oh my God. It was $325. And then it didn't even fill in my refrigerator. So I got to go back next week.
Holy shit.
I couldn't even find gallon water anywhere today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I know it's like $10. $10 for a pound of bacon.
But you know what? I am really lucky.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I could grab my basmati rice. I'm very, very happy about that.
I'm so lucky. I'm lucky that you eat rice. Shit. If you was a medium, we'd be fucked.
You hear that, Kelly?
Yeah, I heard that.
Hey,
Listen,
what's wrong with bologna and cereal?
I wait till everything.
Look,
Bacon.
my rights, I can get 20 pounds, boo, for $16.
I look for sale.
Yeah, we can all look for a sale, but everybody's looking for a sale. So the clearance aisles where
I
I'm
wait
at
for sales. That's when I go shopping.
$4.95.
Shop at Aldi.
In LA.
It's good food there. It's the same
Yeah.
quality food you'll get. At
Jojo,
Aldi.
No, we get flyers each month, Ellie.
Jojo, wasn't the gas $7.59 in Los Angeles?
Sales on flyers.
That's what I heard in the news.
If bacon's $2.99 or $3.99 a pack,
You
know,
$4.95.
I'll grab them. I'll grab two.
Oh my God. Well, I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on the 31st. I don't know. I think that's when the budget's supposed to be signed, right?
Oh no, I know. I used to get my canned goods used to have name brand on them. Now I'm going straight up for the Walmart brand.
Green beans
Hey,
just
get
says
what
green
you can
beans. Beer just says beer. There's no brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Not right now. I just don't care.
You know, I mean, I shop at Aldi. I mean, you get the best food there. It's the same quality food you get at Whole Foods, and it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. I tell anybody, like when I put them on a diet regimen, go to get all your food at Aldi. You don't. It's all organic there too, as well.
Yeah, but we don't even.
Yeah, well,
have
you got to be careful too, buying some stuff with all these as well.
The only thing I ever heard about was the water. Only complaint I ever heard was the water. Oh, Jen Stock, what's her name? Jen Stock. He said that we need to lower our standards. Welcome to third world, I guess.
She needs to shut up, that dingbat. She's a dingbat.
I miss the other girl up there. What's her name? Mecca Haney. What's her name? The
Kaylee McEnany.
Yes, I miss her.
You missed her. You probably, what was she? Good eye candy.
Eye candy, and she represented the greatest president ever.
Greatest president.
I mean, shit. I miss Trump, man. Like for real.
You said the greatest president ever. That'd be you saying Trump was the greatest president?
He was the greatest president.
I tell you, who's the greatest president?
Of my time too, I have to agree.
It will be me after they vote for me.
No, okay.
They won't want me to be president though, because I'll go up there and be just like Donald Trump. I'll be sending out the mean tweets. I'll tell people to get your shit together. I got the opportunity for you here. What else do you want me to do? You want me to go to work for you too? I done provided you with the jobs. What are you complaining about?
You know what blew my mind, Ricky, is that I never knew there were so many Black men and women from the South that had the Trump flags, the Confederate flags. I seen all this on TikTok. It blew my mind. I did not know it existed like that.
But that's actually, you got to look at it. It's two different. You got to realize this though. It is actually two different type of Confederate flags. One Confederate flag means proud and proud of the South, and that's the one with the crosses on it like that. That's the one they keep saying is a bad flag. In reality, it's not. It's just said that you proud of the South. And then you got the other Confederate flag that means something different. But hey, they don't really show their Confederate flag. Now that would mean proud of the South.
So I have a question for Ricky. So if you become president, how would you fix the problem that we are in right now? What would you do? What would be your first move that you would do to fix this problem that we live in right now?
My first priority would be on American infrastructure, meaning that nobody comes into this country. The borders are closed. Anybody that's here illegally, they gotta go.
Yep.
Don't tell me that we don't have it in our budget to do it, because if we got it in our budget to pay these motherfuckers, then we got enough money to get these motherfuckers out. The second thing that I would do is that I would put everything back in America. If you want to buy shoes, they're going to be made in America. You want to buy clothes, they're going to be made in America. You want to eat, the food is grown in America or made in America. That's going to give us jobs. Now, this may cause a bit of inflation because goods and services are going to go up, but we'll be able to afford it. That'll be my first order of business. My second order of business. Third order of business, get the military strong again, because once we become independent, we're going to be a target.
So with what money?
With what money?
Yeah.
Well, okay, check this out. I would get us off the Fed.
Yes.
I would get us
That's
off
not
the
a
Fed.
bad idea.
Because that's what Trump was trying to do, and that's why they called us dangerous, because we were on the Fed, and he took us off. I mean, because the reason that countries like Haiti cannot flourish right now, they got bauxite, they have oil, they have sugarcane, they have everything to get their country independent right now, right? But they don't deal on the world Fed. Now, that's the reason that Moise was killed, was because he didn't want to buy into the world Fed. Haiti right now is mineral rich. It's got a lot of natural resources. But the reason that they had to make sure, that they killed off that president was because they was trying to find another president to come in, or another leader to come in and say, hey, put your oil on the world market, put your bauxite on the world market, put your natural resources on the world market. They're still not doing it, because when they fought for their independence, that's exactly what they did. Even though they're living in poverty conditions, they are still an independent nation. So we
One
can
of
do
the
that
last
because-
few.
Exactly. We can already do that here because we have the infrastructure, we have the factories, we have the workforce, we have the equipment, we have the energy. You see what I'm saying?
But that's the other thing, though. If they stopped all this mandate shenanigans, then they wouldn't have almost half the workforce be willing and ready to quit. So that puts all of that money right back in again. It puts all of those bodies right back in again, and that puts all of that power right back into the structure and gets things up and running again.
What they're trying to do is give our country away because
people do not want you to mandate anything on them.
Yeah, because that's not freedom.
That's not free. And what is America? America is freedom. That's what it's supposed to be.
And they damn sure shouldn't be trying to take everybody that's on, I don't know, let's say disability, that may be on there for things like cancer, for things like, I don't know, liver disease, all of these different things that they may be taking medications for that may be contraindicated right now. And they are currently being denied life-saving therapies just on that premise alone.
Well, if they give a damn about
the side effects that's going to happen if they take that jab with all the other medicines that they already taken. That's the point I'm getting right there. So therefore, you don't even care about your people, but you care about somebody else's people. Our people.
Thank you.
And then on top of that, you got to realize you got people with asthma and chronic asthma, bronchitis, and COPD, and all this other stuff. That is already a respiratory disease. How you going to get them to take the jab? That don't make sense. And then black people ain't going to trust you no way to take
Exactly. I won't take it.
Y'all, you turned around and told people last time to take a jab from y'all, and you gave them syphilis.
True. And then the time after that, they got blood clots.
There you go. So why would you trust somebody?
And HIV.
You.
And the part that pisses me off about the black community is that we're not speaking up against these assholes that they're putting up to speak for us. Al Charlatan doesn't speak for me. Messy Jackson doesn't speak for me. The preacher down at the church who's fat as fuck, the buttermilk biscuit crumb spitting, bojangling, buck dancing bullshit black pastor at No Hope Baptist Church don't speak for the community.
Black Lives Matter do not speak for me.
Amen. These people don't speak for the black community. Why the fuck are are we not raising hell about these people that they put in front of us to speak for us? And these same people that we celebrated when fucking Come Swallow Harris got elected. We celebrated when that old buttermilk biscuit crumb spitting bootlick butt kiss down here in South Carolina got elected. What's his name? The motherfucker that's always kissing Nancy Pelosi's ass. We celebrated. I'm like, well, wait a minute. He's not doing shit for this district.
That's the only way.
But the thing of it is that the black community, they act like they understand, but half of these people are not awake. They don't get it. You know what? One time you got to look at this. Sometimes it's two evils in the world. You just got to pick the less of the damn evil. And I hate to say it like this, but Trump was the less of the fucking evil.
Yeah.
Because Biden is evil. But then you got to realize, y'all, he promised you retribution. You knew you wasn't gonna get it when he promised it to you. You knew that. You knew that in the beginning. You just listened to a fucking lie as it is, as a lie, because half your asses don't want to fucking work.
And you know the funny part was about all of this. When I was on TikTok, they were calling me all kind of coons and Uncle Toms and sellouts because I was like, Biden is evil. Kamala Harris is evil. Oh, you just don't want to see a black woman in charge. It has nothing to do with that. If you got if a person broke into my house right now, I don't give a fuck if they're white or black. They're coming to my house to take from me. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And these motherfuckers are like, oh, you just don't want a black woman in charge. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's not about the color of that person's skin.
And you know what pisses me off with them? They don't look at the fucking history. They don't look at history. Look at Donald Trump history and look at Biden history. The whole time, now you got to realize, Biden was the one that signed that bill to incarcerate a bunch of motherfucking people. Biden signed that bill, not Donald Trump. And then you got to realize Donald Trump, before he became president, he was best friends with a lot of black people.
Exactly.
He just speaks his mind. He just speaks like that. And that's his thing. That's how he want to be. Okay, so you could just say he ignorant. You ain't got to say he racist, but he is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But this man was playing up racist. The man said back in the day, I would not want my kids to go to school with black kids because it's going to make them dumb. They didn't hear that? Did they not hear that? You voted for your fucking suppressor, dudes. Y'all ran to the voting booths to vote for your suppressors.
And then comes Kamala Harris. Look at how many black folks she locked up in California.
Oh, baby,
and they were screaming. Talking about black girl. Yeah, they said black girl magic. I'm like, hell yeah, abracadabra. She made a bunch of niggas disappear.
That's why we escaped.
And then the elderly people need to look too. But Biden said he wanted the elderly to die. He wanted them to die.
Then he needs to go first.
You ain't lying.
Then he needs to go first.
That's crazy. Well,
how did we get a man who can't even complete a sentence?
Can't
even walk up the stairs to Air Force One? You know, I mean, come on. Can't even walk up the goddamn stairs by himself. What does that symbolize to the rest of the world about the American structure?
Weak.
And we put in somebody with Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne is more intelligible than Joe Biden.
No, I heard
this container of pink salt has more sense than Joe Biden.
So I heard your story, Ricky, when you become president, how you would do it. Now I'm going to tell you how I would do it. I would first try to break China down. And how can I break China down? It's very simple. China, or I say half of Europe and half of Asia gets delivered of oil from my country, from Iran. So I would attack Iran, take all the oil and our gold, because if you know, the most valuable gold is only in my country, is in Iran, 24K. So wow. I would make sure every American citizen would become a fucking millionaire with all that oil that we have in my country, and you take everything back, what China is taking from us back. So we just do it the opposite way. So now it's China is dependent on us because we have the most oil. So and then
he's gonna be a gangster.
What? He's gonna be a gangster. I am not gangster. I am Persian. I am not gangster. He's worse than gangster.
You say take you go to your own country and destroy your own country.
No, I free them. I free them, but I take everything that's in my country back. I have the right to do this because I am Persian. I can do whatever I do with my country. Hey, I want to fuck you up. I want to fuck you up. So you are American, for example. Okay, there's one guy you don't like. You beat him up. That's gangster. No, that's not gangster.
That's just.
See.
I would take down I would take down all the George Floyd statues and I'd put up Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey,
but this is not
Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale.
I didn't get that either, Ricky. Why Why would you put up George Floyd statues? The man was a damn criminal. He was really a criminal. I'm sorry that he died the way he died because it was terrible the way this man died. It was so true. It was terrible. But the man was still a fucking criminal. He had a fucking past.
Did you see that one statue? They got a bronze statue of him sitting there wearing a wife beater.
Yes.
We will say no more wars. We are already in one, people.
I mean, and the thing of it is, you can't even, if you're gonna give us a statue, at least give us somebody that's responsible and respectable. You gave us a motherfucking a wife beater that beated his wife and stole from stores. I don't think that was good. I don't think that was good.
Give me Huey P. Newton. Give me Bobby Seale. Give me Malcolm X. Give me Marcus Garvey.
Hell, I take Rosa Parks.
Say what?
I even take Rosa Parks, and all she did was sat in the back and refused to give up her seat. I take her
right. Too. Yeah, instead of fucking George Floyd, I mean, fuck, the man couldn't even buy cigarettes. Come on. Did you hear the way that George Floyd's brother talked about him? The man couldn't cook. He couldn't even boil water. He was in his 40s, and the only thing he could eat was damn mayonnaise and fucking banana sandwiches.
Yeah, we will give him basmati rice.
That's somebody we want to remember.
Ugh.
But that's who they gave us to look up to. That's who they gave our kids to look up to. So when they go look at these statues, this is George Floyd.
White people got cool people to look up to. They got General Lee, Ulysses S. Grant, George Washington. We get George Floyd.
I didn't necessarily
have Rosa Parks.
Okay. I didn't think that was the best look, you know.
They could at least put the man in a suit and tie. They gave him a gold casket. Why not give him some good shit to wear on a fucking statue? We just go.
It's only a big head.
I guess that was the man. They were trying to put him in his natural habitat.
That was a racial slur, man. By them putting George Floyd, even making a statue of him, that was like a slap in the face to black people. I don't see why they don't get that shit.
But they were so proud of it, though, girl. Did you not see how proud they were? They was proud.
Well, I don't think that the people they showed in front of that statue represents Black America, because a lot of black folk were just like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, but they don't. But our voices don't get heard online.
But my thing is this: what it's going to take for us to all just start to stand up? Are we going to keep on continue to not have food up in here? We're going to continue to let our prices rise. We're going to continue to let them sit up here and give all these immigrants, non-immigrants, because they ain't even immigrants, they're illegals, money, bring Afghanistans over here that they even check to see if they terrorists or not. What are we going to do? What is going to stop for us to just say, you know, enough is enough? Because I mean, it's gonna take just us few people talking about it. It's gonna take this whole nation to just stand up and say, look, now it's enough, it's enough. We are tired. But I don't even know if we're supposed to even stand, because ain't nobody saying to stand or not.
That's the thing. Because they want us to have over 1 billion people. They want us to be populous. Okay. A populous nation is able to produce. A populous nation actually has the bodies present to kick ass and go out there and go fight and go say, fuck you, we're taking it. Just like Pete said.
Do you know what though? If we were
let's start with me. I am 300.
If we were to stand up right now, let's just say the 5 of us on this panel says, let's rise up, and we get 3,000 people behind us, then we got the information age out there that will label us as terrorists. And you know, they will call Kelly a white supremacist. They'll call Carolyn a white supremacist. You know what I'm saying?
I go to RBR 6 days a week. I hear Nazi all the fucking time.
I don't know how do you do that though? How do you put up with that insufferable stupidity? I can't subject myself to it.
Look, entertainment all purposes, Ricky. And that's it.
I'm not entertained by stupidity. Stupidity makes me violent. You know what I'm saying? I was married to 2 stupid women, and I had to divorce them before I killed them.
But here's the thing.
Don't marry Ricky.
I had to divorce them, man. Like, I mean, stupidity is just like when somebody doing something stupid or saying something stupid. I can understand if it's in the spirit of comedy, but if they're really that fucking stupid, I mean, I have to get away from them before I put my fist through them. You know, like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Here's a perfect example of stupidity. My first wife has a TikTok account, has a lot of followers, and she always talks about, hating on people for child abuse, right? But the reason she don't have her kids anymore is because of child abuse.
Oh, that is an oxymoron. What in the fuck is happening?
No,
I
seriously.
think you
can't
covered
make
that
this
word
shit
pretty
up.
well with the emphasis on the second part.
This is
Now,
stupid.
now here's the fucked up part. She's married to a cop, right? The cop left the state because he was abusive. And he didn't have to register as a sex offender for some other shit that he done. So he moved out of state before he knew the state laws. He knew he could relocate. And she got locked up. She's in prison, and she's all on TikTok talking about all the illegal shit that he was doing. I'm like, how stupid can you get? That's what I mean, stupid. When somebody is that damn stupid. Yeah.
Oxymoron.
Have you looked at the Fraternal Order of Police badges? Everything you need to know is on them.
Talking about the 6-pointed star?
Talking about the all-seeing eye and the Masonic handshake.
Well, you talking about Prince Hall shit there now.
And then some.
Because the Prince Hall Masons, they're mainly black Masons, and they're the worst thing that happened to the black community.
But I think this, Ricky, back to what we were saying earlier, if you have a small group, you have to start somewhere, and people will follow. Somebody need to make the first move.
Well, the Proud Boys did that, and they called them white supremacists.
And the problem is nobody have the balls to make the first move.
First of all, black people are not going to make the first move because simple as this. Most black people don't even pay attention. They're not even paying attention to the shit that's going on in front of them every day.
This is why I don't live around black people, and I refuse to, because the insufferable stupidity that I had to deal with when I lived around black people before, I'm like, talking to them was like talking to a fucking brick wall at times.
Hello.
Like,
I be trying to talk to them too, and then you know what? They look at me like I'm stupid and I'm crazy.
Or
like, they don't understand me.
My favorite one was like I got a chance to kick a lot of them in the balls when I said this back in 2016 when I saw things starting to unravel. I was on 4chan, right? I was one of the original members of QAnon. Okay. And I'm telling black people, listen, y'all need to get y'all shit together. I got a blog that can prove what I'm saying. That everything that's happening today, I wrote this blog back in 2015. Okay. And everything that I said on that blog is coming through today. And I was telling these black people I was working with, get your ammo up, start preparing because shit's about to hit the fan. When I have these talks with them, hey, Ricky, did you see that game last night? What do you think the Lakers are going to do this year? How about this? Let's fast forward to the summer of 2020. Hey, Ricky, I know you be collecting guns and shit. Can I get some bullets? Fuck no.
And then when you talk to them, it's like talking to a fucking brick wall. I say, okay, listen, this is what's going to happen. If you're not watching the news, this is what happened today. This is what happened. The first thing that come out of my mouth is that ain't going to happen. I'm like, and then they tell me that I'm just listening to my husband because he's Persian. No, I'm watching the damn news, idiot.
The next one that says to me that shit, I swear to God, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him because I'm telling you, I've been saying this shit for years, and everybody goes, "Oh, fucking conspiracy theories! Oh, tinfoil! Okay,
Now look at the world. Does this look like a conspiracy theory? We're fucking living it.
Ricky, the young ones still say if you ask a 22-year-old, 20, in that little realm, they think everything's just gonna continue the way it is. Nothing's gonna change. But they
babies, so we can't even look at them. They just babies. They still ignorant. They still got milk behind the ears, baby.
And they think that they're smarter and more intelligent than we are.
Yeah, and they haven't even lived long.
The thing that really pisses me off, and this really gets to me, it gets my goat. like we were saying, talking to black people is like talking to a brick wall.
Yes.
We will sit back and tell them good advice, and then we call it sellouts, coons, and Uncle Toms. Yet and still, soon as they were all about sports and gossip and celebrity beef and internet beef, and then this thing happens in the summer of 2020. Now they want to be revolutionaries. They want to quote Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all this other shit. And then now that everything's turned back to normal, they ain't saying a fucking word.
But can you grow anything? What can you do? Can you dehydrate food? Can you make your own shit? That's all I gotta say.
The thing of it is this. My thing of it is, and then they want to go back to the ancestors and the universe and all this other thing. That's on TikTok. Everybody want to go back to the universe and their ancestors and all this. Now they
and who built the pyramids?
And that's the interesting part, right?
Belt. Yeah, you can't even put on a fucking belt, but you want to talk about you building pyramids. The fuck out of here.
Basically, what they saying is now we need to go as black people. We need to go and talk to our ancestors and live in the universe. Hell, fuck the universe. I'm talking about Earth, bitch.
Right, in the here and now. But see, black people are so easily distracted. And that's what pisses me off too. Okay, we saw George Floyd get murdered on television, and what did we want to push for? Qualified immunity. Yes. But instead of pushing for qualified immunity, they went after Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. The stupid motherfuckers. Hey, look, they get what they get. I hope Joe Biden put his foot so far up their ass that by the end of these 4 years, they're gonna come back and be like, you know what, Ricky, you're right.
Yeah, and this is what they fail to realize is this. They all about the Democrats, but let's really break it down. The person who really did help you when you were enslaved and all that, they was not Democrats. They was fucking Republicans. So when you went back and you left the Republican Party to go to a Democratic Party, and the Democratic Party instead of fucking you, you might need to go back to the Republican Party.
Right.
Because we started out as Republicans.
Yeah, the Republicans were started by both black and white after the Civil War. And the fucked up part is these motherfuckers want to sit around and scream, we need to remove the Confederate battle flag and Confederate statues and anything that's a reminder of the Confederates. Okay, then let's start with the Democratic Party.
Thank you.
Let's start with the Democratic Party. If this flag is a Democratic symbol, let's take the party down that stands, that it originally flown over. Oh, they don't want to talk about that though, do they?
But Ricky, they stupid because they don't understand it's two different Confederate flags.
Not only that, but they don't even know that. But see, here it is. When I hear these Negroes talking about that they're oppressed, and I'm like, okay, so when the mall opens up on the day that the Air Jordans are on sale, the new Air Jordans come out. We got the mall lined all the way up through the parking lot and shit. People in there waiting to get them damn Air Jordans, but you're oppressed. When the new iPhone drops, they're oppressed, but they can afford a fucking $1,500 piece of machinery. I don't know how much an iPhone
don't know how to save money. Do not know how to save money.
But they're in the laundromat. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have funky ass clothes and a nice phone?
Yeah.
You're in the fucking laundromat on the fucking iPhone. That iPhone could have bought you a washer and dryer.
Don't act like we
exactly.
don't know
All right,
it's the white man's fault.
I want to say good night, guys. I got to get going. I have to make some pretzel dough, things to do. So
pretzel dough.
I love this conversation. Out.
All right, have a good night.
Good night, Lisa.
I will if you ever come this way. I love you all. Good night.
Love you too, girl. Take care.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everybody needs to come together. And if we do not come together as a nation, we're gonna fall as a nation. And that's the thing people fail to realize. We steady falling, and we're not even trying to pull each other out this hell that we're getting ourselves further in. First of all, you got rid of Trump because Trump wanted to do Trump. And I ain't mind Trump doing Trump because Trump was doing good to me. You know what I'm saying? I was getting what I wanted. That's all I know. I know I was getting what I wanted. And if you didn't want to work, that's your lazy ass business. But if you was working, Trump was helping. So therefore, and you can't say Trump did not help the black community because you got to realize this. People didn't get this. Trump gave a bunch of money to these black colleges. Where's the money?
Biden took it.
And Biden took it. Thank you.
But they're not talking about that though, are they?
No, but did you not? You see, he took over half of what Trump gave him.
Exactly.
And then you look at these colleges, they saying that they got a housing problem. But when Trump was in there, they didn't have a housing problem. But y'all sit up there and voted for this man.
What do you think about these white people that get online and they make a lot of money talking about, pushing their democratic agenda, saying that black people are oppressed? They make me want to be physically violent with them. It's a good thing that, I'm looking at them through a fucking computer screen versus, them coming to my face saying that, because I would hurt them.
First of all, if you so oppressed, then why you won't stand up for your rights? Why you won't stand up for what you believe in? Why you won't stand up for real things instead about worried about Aunt your mama or the who on their damn knees for a flag and shit? You're not that damn oppressed.
Right.
You're not that damn oppressed when you get food stamps and welfare, bitch. You ain't that damn oppressed.
They get their hot Cheetos on the first of the month.
Shit. You ain't that damn oppressed. Let me tell you what press is. When your ass get up in the morning, and this anybody that works, when you're a slave to that green dollar bill, then you oppressed.
I will say in defense, and I'm not defending the Democrat, but I will say that a lot of me being a Democrat partially was ignorance. But the biggest part is that I really thought in the back of my mind that I was making a difference. I did a lot of community work. I did a lot of the prison reform. I did a lot of helping with people getting their GEDs, finding jobs, et cetera, et cetera. So it wasn't so much that I was, focusing on oppression. I just wanted to legitimately help people. If that makes sense.
So were you one of those white saviors?
Yes,
I wouldn't say. You know what? If you want to call it a white savior, you could say that, Ricky, because I helped a lot of people in the FBOP, mainly men, get the fuck out of there and get their shit together.
And you know what? I'm commend you for that, Kelly. But let me tell you something. As a black woman, how I feel about that. You know what? How I feel? If your ass would have got an education when your ass was young, instead of running the motherfucking streets and trying to act like you grown, you wouldn't be in the situation you in. So therefore, that's your fault. And if somebody come and help you, you should be grateful for that. And I'm grateful that you did help them, because I wouldn't help them. That's just my opinion. But it's just that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I hate to say this, I love you guys, but most of you white people, y'all turn around and y'all feel sorry and feel shame for what happened in slavery. That's not your fault. That's your ancestors' fault. So you sit up here and you want to help them. You know what? They can help their fucking self. This is 2021, 2019, 2017, 2016, whatever. They could have helped their damn self. And when these girls sit up here and you open their legs and they get pregnant, and they on welfare and food stamps, that's their fault too. Because guess what? That means that your mama didn't teach you shit. Because I didn't get pregnant at that damn age because I wasn't opening up my damn legs at that age. I was in school at that age. People have choices. That's the thing God give them is choices. If you make the wrong decisions, then you fuck up your life.
And I was scared to have kids at a young age because I saw what my friends were going through. They drove shitty cars and they all had the same fucking story. How did you end up working in the production plant instead of finishing college? Well, I would have went to the NFL if I could have finished college, but I got my girl pregnant. Or I could have been, I could have been manager at such a so company. Could have got transferred, but I fucked around and got my girl pregnant. Or I had a good career and this, that, and the third, and I fucked around and got my girl pregnant. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah, this thing.
Hell no.
No, I completely understand that, but I'm just saying I had a different mindset, and not that I don't have compassion still, because I would be lying if I said I didn't. I still help people randomly. I haven't changed. That part of compassion hasn't left me. I don't have white guilt for slavery. I don't have nothing to do with that.
That's because you're racist.
But I can't help the empathy.
I have to defend Kelly, okay? This has nothing to do with you went to college or not, you got 100 children or not. This is about being a human being, Patricia. Sometimes people do need help. We all need help at one point. just to being a human being, and we need to support each other in at one point. You know, we need to lift each other,
Okay.
not pushing each other down.
Okay, I understand that. I understand what you saying, baby, because I know what you done did. You done took a whole family in your house and took care of them. I get that. And don't get me wrong, I understand y'all. I really do. But us as being blacks ourselves, y'all got to understand how we feel about our own race sometimes. We feel like our own race can do better if they just grow the fuck up and be real men and women and start sitting up here waiting for a fucking handout. That's how I fucking feel for real.
Or waiting on white people to do something for them that they could do for themselves.
And you always want to blame everything on something else, but you got to look in the man in the mirror sometime and look at yourself and say, look, I can't wait. If that's the case, I can be up here telling Kelly, girl, I'm going to need you to help me.
One thing my parents.
And what happens now? You as a black woman, what happens when you help somebody one time? They don't leave you the fuck alone.
After I help them, that's why I don't have no friends. And you always ask me why I ain't got no friends. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't got no friends. Because I don't want to help nobody. Then they turn around and kick me in my own ass. That's basically what they do. Okay, I'm gonna help you now. You my friend because I'm helping you. But as soon as I can't help you no more, then you walk on about your business, act like I don't even exist no more. That's rude and disrespectful. But see, that coming because that's what we face in our own race.
Well, that's when you come in and go after them and kick in their black ass.
But that's the thing. I'm not gonna kick in their black ass because I ain't going to jail.
That has nothing to do with jail.
I don't do prison. I'm not good for prison. I'm too pretty for prison. I can't be.
Well, the thing is that I've noticed a lot of, especially like with this whole COVID thing, right? We got together and we put money together to make sure that these kids were eating, right? Now, let me tell you what happened that Christmas. My phone's ringing. I'm getting emails for a wish list. I can't afford to do it now because we, made sure that the kids were eating during COVID. So our group couldn't afford to fulfill the kids' wish list. How about we get cussed out and called all kinds of names? But who was out there when, making sure that these kids were eating?
That's messed up.
And it's just like when we were staying in LA, I would get off of work, go with this group. We'll go with this group. I would go with these group of women and go and feed the homeless and pray with the homeless and do all this with the homeless. Then to turn around to find out that the women was taking money and actually using the money and buying them purses and dresses and all this other stuff. And I'm trying to figure out where the money that we all collecting for the homeless, where's the money going? The money was going in their pocket. But then they was telling me something totally different. That's the stuff I be talking about. That's the stuff that hurts my feelings. Because if I'm going out my way to help others, then you shouldn't lie to me and tell me this is what we doing, and then you turn around and do something different. Now I'm thinking you're a damn devil. And that's how it is. And that's that's what the thing I've been talking about. I just don't get most of everything that's happening in this world because in reality, we all are humans, and I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to make it. And that's the only thing I really want to figure out is how we finna make it. Because this society is going straight to hell. We're going to a third world country. And if we're going to a third world country, then how are we going to make it as a group?
Well, I want to know.
I think we need to get rid of all these lazy people.
I have only one question, okay? I want to know, are we going to wait till this world collapses and then what are we going to do? I mean, that's
what it's going to take.
That's a really good question,
We're going to have to let it break down. We're going to have to let it break down to where it's going to be, though. Because, see, this is the thing. Once we break down, America is like this, and it's been like this. Once we break down to the bare minimum, and we're going to build ourselves back up, we're just going to build ourselves up greater. But the whole thing of it is we got to wait for it to fall.
I really believe, the system that we have here, even before COVID came and before Trump was Obama and all this, for a long time, this system was not really working out for anybody. You buying land, you have to pay taxes. You buy a house, you have to pay mortgage. I mean, we are all fucking slaves here. You just feeding those motherfuckers up there who sitting in the golden chair, drinking their champagne bottle, don't sweat their ass off while we are sweating our ass off and feeding other lazy people. That's what it is.
And it's more of us than it is of them. Why the fuck don't we just realize that? It's more of us as Americans than it is of the people of the government. Why are we being bullied around by, what, 150 people?
We need a complete different system. That's what I think.
But
the
the thing
system
of
that works out for everybody.
Yeah, but the thing of it is,
not
is
just
what
for a group.
Right, but the thing of it is this: you got to realize what's really going on. They have divided us so much with Democratic and Republican and black and white that this is what they do. This is their goal, to keep us divided. If we stay divided, then we can't control anything. But if we don't stay divided, forget about race, forget about these parties, and just be what we supposed to be, brothers and sisters in Christ, and just work it out and try to figure out how we're going to make it by ourselves without them. Because in reality, we don't need nobody to tell us what to do. We know the right, the wrong, and the right thing to do. But we do still got to keep the police, because we still need order.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, we absolutely.
Why this country is trying. They have brainwashed this country because in a situation like this, people don't trust each other. But if we all standing up together, we can do something.
Yeah, but then this is the thing. You got they need to you got the racist people, right? We need to move them to their own little separate island. Then you got the ones that believe that we got to pay them for slavery all the time. We got to move them to another island. Mm-hmm. Then we got the child molesters and the criminals. We got to move them to another island.
You can't send them.
No, we don't move them to an island. We eliminate them.
We're going to eliminate them.
They gotta go. They gotta go.
Send them to my country so they are not bored. They have something to do there, because we have a lot of rocks.
We can stone them.
We have a lot of rocks. We love stoning motherfuckers like that who touch children. Yes.
The thing is, man, whenever these people talk about that they're owed for slavery, when they get to talking about that dumb shit in America nowadays, and you can make your own way. Now, like I say, I do believe in somewhat of reparations, but what if your reparations check never comes? What do you do until then? These people are sitting around talking about, well, the government owes us. The government's paying people that don't want to work.
That's very true.
The government is already paying people that don't want to work.
That's what I've been talking about right there. I just said that earlier. I'm tired of paying taxes for every goddamn body. I can't have everybody on my back. My back tied too. I'm pulling everybody.
All the help needed signs everywhere now.
What'd you say, JoJo?
That's why you have all the help wanted signs in every window now.
And you know what? And it's back to the way it used to be. If you lose one job, you can go back out and go back the next day and find another job because there's so many help wanted signs.
And the funny part is we were in Gatlinburg about 2 months ago, and we had to wait 2 hours because they didn't have enough staff in that restaurant to get people going. Now, when that moratorium, when that thing wears out, you're going to see these people on TikTok changing their backgrounds. You're going to see people on TikTok living with roommates and all this other shit. The ones that were sitting there claiming they big balling. How the fuck? That's what another thing I don't like about this PC culture. Because anytime niggas get a hold of the PC culture, it turns into a ghetto. YouTube is a ghetto. TikTok is a ghetto. And all these black folks sitting around talking about, I got money and you broke. I got money and you broke. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what the fuck, dude? Like, in America, everybody is like not working right now. How are you big balling? And how are you going to come down on somebody else?
I say, when they said that on TikTok, one girl said, you broke and I got money. I told her, you damn sure right. Because I'm broke because I work every goddamn day and everybody on my motherfucking back with these taxes. So you damn right because I'm taking care of your ass. So yeah, you got money.
Welcome to the club.
I had one brain dead knuckle dragging Negro on TikTok talking about, Ricky, I got more money than you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I told him? I'm happy for you.
How you doing, JoJo?
Good. How you doing, brother?
I'm happy to hear your voice again.
Same here. I will email you. I have your phone number. I will text you.
No, I have a new number. Email me and then I will send
Not
you
a problem.
New phone number.
Done deal.
But
Ricky.
But the thing of it is that we all sit around and we're trying to figure out how we're going to make this world better. But if we're just a group of people that's trying to make it better, then it's not going to work. We all got to come together. This whole nation got to come together. And it
takes a joint effort.
I mean, even the lazy people, Lord help the lazy people. They need to learn how to work. And then half of these people sitting up here talking about the government owed them, but half of y'all been on welfare and food stamps before the coronavirus. That was before the coronavirus. Half of these people
I
still.
never thought about that. That's true. I never thought about that.
But in order to get together, Patricia, you have thousands of different groups who hate each other. Okay, Asian don't like black don't like Mexican don't like white don't like Middle Eastern. I mean, you have to get rid of this problem that we have with each other first before we can work with each other.
First of all, we all need to sit down and understand this. We all.
Well, you saw what happened today. Ricky did a show tonight about them allowing the kids to twerk on the teacher, and the other one took them to a gay bar. The kids from the
what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa. One was in one state.
Kentucky.
The administrator, yeah, he allowed the kids to twerk on them. Little boys and little girls.
Who allowed that?
A grown man?
He was the administrator for the school. So
It would be the first one I would vote.
And then the other one about Florida, Broward County, they took the class on a field trip to a gay bar.
Not gonna do it.
What they trying to do? Turn our kids gay?
You need
Ricky
to watch.
did a show on it.
Yeah, you need to watch the show. I did a show on that earlier tonight. And basically, I'm talking about the perversion in our public school systems. And back when was it January 6th happened, and that reporter said, that attorney for PBS says that Trump supporters should have the kids removed and taken to re-education camps. The point that I was trying to make is that our kids are already in re-education camps.
What was the purpose and the outcome of that matter? I'm curious, Ricky, on this topic that we're talking about as far as the twerking and all that. What was the outcome? Where's the parents? Where's the spokesman, to defend them?
It just came out today, so I don't know. Probably tomorrow we'll probably hear something.
Got it.
Ricky, if you don't mind, can you drop your channel so I can follow you? I would appreciate it.
Sure. Let's see here.
Do it for you.
How do I drop the link to my channel?
Hi, Kelly. By the way, I forgot.
But I remember in school, every time we went on a field trip or did anything, we had to have a parent's permission. And if we didn't get it, we had to stay in the classroom and not participate because we didn't get our parents to sign it.
Right. So do the parents even know they took them to the strip joint? Or the gay bar?
I guess it'll come out tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a wow. That's a wow and a half.
Well, you better pray that he didn't take my daughter because he wouldn't last the next day.
This is the link to it right here. Hold on.
What state was this in?
California, I bet.
No shit.
The field trip. The field trip was Florida, and the other one was a southern state. Yeah, Broward County.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the link to the video right here. Chat room.
The shit I'm talking about, I'm sorry to say this.
Oh, we didn't let me drop the link, Kelly.
Country has too much freedom.
Hey, Howdy. Hey, Trucker. Hey, John.
What you call it?
Hey, Jojo.
A high law.
I dropped the link to the article in the main chat.
Why don't we have
That's great.
That's okay. I fixed it, Rick.
That's crazy on a lot of levels. I don't get it.
And Kelly dropped your channel.
If you want to put any other link in there, you can.
He can tell you what we do with people like.
We got to get you some more subscribers. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna use one of my troll accounts to push you over the 759. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to although they did lower it to 500 to be able to do stuff. Which that kind of, I don't know. That made it less exciting for me.
Well, I'm still working.
Here's Zuckerberg changing the name Facebook to Metaverse.
Yeah, I put the link to his video that he made in the chat earlier.
Jeez. Who bought it? Do we know? China?
talking about how he wants to be a part of the metaverse. But you know what's so weird? Doesn't it sound like metadata? You know,
metadata, exactly. But what he didn't sell it. All he did is change the corp name, but kept Facebook as Facebook. And
he's having a makeover.
Yeah, and he's probably going to subsell pieces of it over time. You know, the Arabs are going to reach out and buy it. I mean, you know, you're only talking about United States, but he's all over.
China's going to buy it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
And then it's going to be like TikTok where you get banned for any little thing.
Yeah. But China already has that. You got a social credit score, everything they got over there. They monitor you everywhere.
Very correct. You don't even need a TRW or credit checkup system.
Isn't it called Dragon something? I think.
Social.
Yeah, but they have one here like that called mylife.com.
Yeah, and plus, like YouTube is another social credit. It's like you do something
you're
wrong,
up on your likes, Kelly.
you're gone.
I'm using my bots here. Hold on 1 second.
Oh God, thanks. Yeah,
I'm trying to push your likes up here.
Persian, how you been, dude?
I gave up with YouTube once they killed my channel last year.
What was the reason?
They erased my account. Erased every video I had from the last 4 years.
Didn't they give you a reason to do that? They just can't.
Oh yeah, it was because I put up a Trump video and I put up a Joe Biden,
politically
retarded.
affiliated. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If you're not like a high ranking person that has like 1 million followers and you do something like that, you're gonna get shut down.
All right, Kelly.
Us truckers moved over to
subscribers now.
Well, I'm smarter than that. I always delete myself.
Thanks, Ricky.
I don't get deleted.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Us truckers have moved over to TikTok. We don't even hardly ever get on YouTube anymore. Unless I want to listen to a podcast or like listen to Kelly.
Hey, did you hear about Andrew Cuomo's going to get arrested this next week for sexual assault?
The charges are being filed tomorrow as we speak.
Yep.
For him, like misholding a woman or grabbing her ass or something like that, and that's
all those elites made those videos about being a homosexual. I mean, how do they feel now? Yeah, remember they made all those videos. Oh, you know, we're homosexual.
Followed.
Who said they?
What's his name? What's his name? That's on Comedy Central. He has a show. He did it.
Who said they go to TikTok? They don't go to YouTube anymore.
A lot of us truckers out here moved over to TikTok.
Well, the thing is that TikTok, this is the reason why I had to keep my YouTube account. I went to TikTok to try to grow my YouTube channel, and it didn't work. But TikTok, if you're doing a live broadcast like this, and let's say if somebody don't like what you're saying, the only thing they got to do is hit the report button, and your live stream goes off the air just like that. And
no, the best thing is your website, because you control over that.
Oh yeah, my website is where I go. The trenches. That's where I tell everybody to go.
I dropped the link earlier in the chat, the main chat.
Cool. Thank you.
I'll drop it again.
Because the thing is with the trenches, I mean, I can say things there that I can't say here on YouTube. And on TikTok, I mean, I was getting flagged just for saying good morning TikTok. People that didn't like me, they just go in and hit the report button, bam, the videos were removed and flagged for hate speech. And after
you can upload videos over there, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can upload videos at my site.
There's a chat and everything.
My TikTok. I started my channel at the end of August.
Oh, go ahead, Trevor. I'm sorry.
Kelly and Ricky, I got to tell you guys one thing that, as far as my little experience with this, is that after X amount of years, you've made a foundation, made a lot of friends on YouTube. It's a little hard to get up and go to another platform and all of a sudden try to see if your old friends are on there or not, because most of them are not on there. So that's the blockage for me.
Yeah. So Ricky, he goes live on there. Ricky goes live on YouTube, and then he tells them, okay, we're going to go over to the trench and finish the video. So then people will go over there to finish watching it.
Cool.
Yeah, because I mean, some of the stuff I say in the trenches, I can't say here on YouTube. They'll flag me. TikTok, they'll flag you just for.
Can you put the link to the your website?
Oh yeah, give me one second.
I put it in the main chat.
Yeah, but we're trying to do it, I think, on phones, and that's the only one that she's getting stuck on, like I'm getting stuck on too, I think.
Yeah, I'm in the private chat.
It's MR News Network.
Yeah,
I'm over there. I can never figure out how to like talk to anybody or, you know.
Me either. I'm tech limited.
Are you in the chat room right now?
Yeah.
Let's see. So you should be able to see me then. Let's see.
Lisa D also put it in the chat.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah, that's my website there.
All right.
If you go to the latest news story, well, not latest news stories, but the more you go to the post your short videos, you can post short videos there. I'm trying to get a lot more people, some more activity over here, because I mean, this is a site set up for us, American Loving Patriots. It's not a site set up for the libtards. They can speak their mind over there too, and I won't ban them. But yeah, I mean,
good to know.
Yeah, you can do short videos there. If I mean, if I was to get it on, if I see libtards over there, I kind of like talking to them, because if you can actually have a stimulating conversation with me and express your point of view without the name calling and the dumb shit that libtards mainly do, or taking your own wild goose chases and shit, no. But I mean, I still won't ban you. I just, be like, okay, it is what it is. But this is a place where we can all practice free speech. We just don't. Only rules I have on that site is do not threaten public officials, whether they're installed or elected. I don't need the FBI knocking on my door.
Okay, Ricky, let me understand this, because you said don't insult public officials.
No, don't threaten. I mean, don't threaten.
Yeah, okay, the threat. If I ran a stop sign, I'm going to get arrested on KitKat or TikTok?
On TikTok, okay, if you get people that don't like you, the only thing they got to do is report your video.
Wow.
And it's over.
Damn.
That's it?
Yeah.
There's no appeal.
Than YouTube.
Yep.
There's no appeal.
Wow.
That is I mean,
hence the commie background.
And talk, MF this, whatever we don't like, whatever we like, we talk about. And then if somebody gets insulted by the topic that we're talking about, all of a sudden, one click, they can shut you down. They
can shut you down.
Unfair, totally unfair.
And the only thing, I mean, what they usually do, they run in packs over there. And basically, if you get a group of people that run in the same pack and they don't like you, they'll come and mass report your channel, and your channel's gone. I had 1.5 million followers, my first TikTok account. My second TikTok account, I had 550,000. My third TikTok account, I was up to 35,000. One day I go log in and it was gone.
Wow.
Just because somebody, and I tried to appeal it, and there's no way you can appeal it. It's like, there's no direct number you can call. There's no direct email. And the people that, get away with doing this shit, they're the ones with the connections with the main people at TikTok. Right, so it's mainly your leftist over there.
I'd rather go to my pillow guy, Frank's speech, and you can say anything over there and laugh your ass off.
That's one of his sponsors.
Yeah, that's one of my sponsors.
Really?
Yeah, My Pillow, and we just now picked up. Well, I got American Holsters. We're still working on them in the contract, but I got Grunt Style as one of my sponsors as well.
Wow. That guy amazes me, man. I mean, the amount of ambition he has to continue about a matter that's almost dead. I don't know where he's going with this.
Trump's supposed to be launching his site before too long.
It did launch, and it got shut down.
No, it didn't launch yet. You just got to register, and then they'll send you an update. But they said it's going to start in January or so, but in the early 20.
It should start January 6th.
I'll put the link in the chat if you want.
He
but
did a start.
You can go there right now. It just says you register, and then they said they'll get back to you when it's getting ready because they're still
He
in
did
the
a soft
testing
launch,
phase.
and everybody took his name and everybody in the cabinet and registered as those people and started bashing each other, and they took it down. That's all I heard on the news.
You sure it wasn't that Gitter? Because some people think that's his site, but I'm talking about that Truth. What it's called? Truth.
I'm talking about Trump's
Social.
website. Yeah,
Truth Social.
Truth Social. That's the one that got shut down. Look it up. Because everybody hacked into it. They got hacked like there's no tomorrow.
The link is right here. You can go right now. I'm telling you, I got the link. You can go right there and see for yourself.
Yeah,
I don't care what the article says because you can go right to the link, and it will take you right there.
What I don't do is politics and domestic. I stay away from those things. You can live long past imagination.
My website got hacked. That's why we had to update our security on there, because when I was on TikTok that second time, I had like 563,000 followers in 2 days. And then when my account got banned on TikTok, they came and DDoSed my website. So basically, we had to update and pay for the security so people can't DDoS it.
Damn, man.
Yeah, they came after me hard.
What is a DDoS, if you can help me understand?
DDoS means I can overload your system with bots and take it offline.
Oh, okay. That's computer talk. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and so basically that's what they done. So the money was behind whoever came after me. Somebody put some money behind that shit. It's like, but if I'm that big of a threat, the only thing that made me do was want to talk louder. They didn't shut me up.
Sure.
The death threats don't shut me up either.
Damn.
I wish a motherfucker would come after me.
You trigger happy, huh?
I am. I wish a motherfucker would. Like, for real. Like, somebody ready to take me out because they disagree with what I'm saying online? I got something right here that can spit. So I'm like, whatever.
I have a similar experience, Ricky. Kelly's been trying to shut me up since the day I met her almost a year ago. And then she gives me a blue wrench, put me to work like I'm a fucking mechanic.
That's also a shield. That's why. It's also a shield.
I know.
It shields you from getting in trouble.
You know how I met Kelly and Maurice?
The blue thing.
I met Kelly through Maurice. Maurice was on Twitter. He said something. We was in a Marjorie Taylor Greene site. He put something up there, and I was like, we ought to do a show together sometime. He was like, let's do it. And then that night we hung out and did a show. Come to find out, he was hanging out with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Like,
wow.
Yep.
A little close for comfort, huh, Ricky?
Hey,
you got a 50 caliber that can.
Hey, you heard the 5 degrees of separation.
A little too close for comfort. Hey, come on now, Kelly. You can't be mad at that now.
No, I'm no hater. I wasn't around. I'm no hater.
I was mad at Mo for that shit. I'm like, what is he doing kissing on my woman?
One thing I'm comfortable is Kelly doesn't have a 50 caliber, and that's I'm good with that.
Not yet, anyway.
I got an AR.
You're gonna deliver it?
No, but I know she's in the market.
He said,
Amazon, YouTube, Amazon.
He said, Mrs. Red Badger said, who is that handsome dude? That is Ricky Manor, ma'am. And I dropped his link. I'll give it again.
She called me a handsome dude.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ricky, some people lie online, okay?
I know. I'm in my 40s. Nobody ever called me that. No, I'm messing with you. I get called that all the time.
It's all right. It happened to me before.
I must be, though. I got a beautiful woman in the other room. So.
Hey, one room only? Because I got 3 rooms. And I want 2 more to fill up the other rooms.
Shit, I only need one woman, man. I couldn't be a polygamist. It's hard enough
No,
to please
man.
one woman. Can you imagine trying to please 5 of them?
Shit, I've been to Pennsylvania, man.
Psychopathia did a show tonight on that, on polygamy.
Shit, I mean this. Oh, Miss Redberger, thank
country,
you,
man. I don't wish myself in their position. Amish country, woo! Those people are different. Talk about aliens. They should go to Pennsylvania. They're all there.
Missouri is full of Amish Mennonites. Pennsylvania, and what is the other place? Indiana, Illinois got some Amish Mennonites there. We passed by some Amish Mennonites on the way.
What's the other
back
one
home.
in Utah? There's another society in Utah. I forgot
The Mormons?
The
Quakers?
Yeah. You're right.
Quakers?
The Quakers are in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared of the Ozarks. What I've heard about that, I don't know if I'm too much.
What? Why are you? If anybody should be scared of the Ozarks, is me. When I show up there, the black population increased by 1.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably about 20 black folks in that town where my kids live, and I'm just looking around like we see each other. We all do the same thing. Hey, what's up, man? We do the head tilt. Then we talk to each other like, "Hey, what brings you here? What brings you here?" That's a lot of mixed kids out there.
I gotta explain my upbringing. My problem is, I was born in Brooklyn. I was raised in Harlem, and we had every part of society from the world: Asian, Puerto Rican, Cuban, black, white, Russian, Irish, Jews. So I don't, I mean, these were my friends that I grew up until now. They're my friends, So when it comes to like getting out of the society, and especially when I came to California, I'm like, whoa, this is a fucking weird place. It felt like a offside country for me.
You couldn't pay me enough to live in California again.
I had no choice.
What part, SoCal?
I'm in Hollywood Hills, yes.
Oh, shit.
He's a car guy. He likes
sell
cars.
I don't sell cars. I own cars. I mean,
okay.
I own a dealership that we sell cars.
He likes
I've never been on the front line.
Nice, fancy cars. Yeah, that's what he likes.
Oh, I was in the car business for 8 years.
Say that you sold cars for years?
Yeah, for 8 years I sold cars.
No? Oh, you got to tell me, dude. Did you work for a new car store or a used car store?
I worked in franchise dealerships, and then me and a partner of mine, we actually worked in a used car store, and that's where I made most of my money.
Yeah, that's how I started. I was the used car manager for North Hollywood. For Hollywood Toyota on 6000 Hollywood Boulevard, and I was 18, and I actually 17. I faked my license. I had it copied, changed the date and made myself 25.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's money to be made. Well, it used to be. It's not anymore. But like I used to hate selling new cars because all you get is like the minis, the 150.
Yeah.
After 6 hours of work, where the used cars, I'm looking at, because I used to get them 4-bangers all the time.
Oh man, you got a voucher for $800, $700 at a time then.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy, because my uncle that has been doing that for 20 plus years, and I'll tell you, they have a nice ass house, and always had a nice house. Now they're on the lake. That has provided a very nice lifestyle. But considering my aunt makes good money too, but that started them off.
You live at the dealership though when you're working at these new car stores. You actually live there.
You're very right. Yes. I mean, sometimes I would clock in, and I'm a workaholic. So what happened is that I would walk in there at 8 a.m. in the morning, and then I don't want anyone to walk out without at least trying to close them. And I was one of the best closers ever in that industry at that time. And I would spend till 1 o'clock in the morning to close a deal, even if I made a nickel on the deal. $500 on the car. I just want a deal to make go.
See, to me, I had that Ralph Williams approach to it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the car business know who Cal and Ralph Williams are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I had that
Do you,
approach to it. Like
do you
whenever I
remember his famous line when I was a kid? Because we used to go to training to listen and learn about closing deals, approaching deals, learning personalities before you approach them. And what happens, Cal Worthington would be referred so many people, friends and family and so forth, so on. And he would not handle the deal himself, but he would take the person that was referred to him and walk him into the sales manager's office and say, hey, this is family or this is friend. Make him a grand of a deal. You know what that meant? Make $1,000 on him.
Yep. This
You
is what
assholes. That's why I don't buy no fucking car from my uncle.
But see, here's the thing though. The way that I used to do things like in the car business, if I approached you at the grocery store, Kelly, I'd be approaching you in the sense of at the end in the back of my mind, how I'm going to give this woman a business card, how I'm going to make her remember me. You see what I'm saying? But I'll walk up and say, hey, how you doing today? You'll tell me fine. We'll get to talking about certain things. And next thing you know, I'll be like, I'll be checking out what kind of car you're getting into. If you got a used car, I'm going to be like, hey, whenever you want to trade that in, come see me over here at the dealership and we'll do business. And 9 times out of 10, after I cut you a deal, I will use you as my bait. Like, okay, Kelly, I'm gonna cut you a deal and I'm gonna take a loss on that deal. But what you're gonna do in return is go around and show off that new car to people and
free advertising.
Yeah, free advertising. So another thing that I would do is like, as soon as I get you in that car, I'm gonna be like, Kelly, where you work? I'm gonna drive to your I'm gonna have you drive to your office park. I'm gonna have you drive to your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I have certain reasons for doing it. I want to see how you live, where you live. Can you afford the car? Am I wasting my time? I'm gonna see if you got like expensive furniture outside, whatever. And so that way I know I'm filling you out. And then if we go to your office, I want you to park that car. I'm gonna be like, can I get out of stretch for a minute? Because I want your coworkers to see you in that car.
Man, you did some hard sell then.
Yeah. This is some shit that you got.
We used to just wait for the customers to show up into our store, but this is hard sell. It's like bumping into a woman and spilling cold coffee on yourself. Say, "Oh my God, I got to get back to work. Come on, you want to buy a car? Save my day."
Right. Or my favorite one that I would do, and people was like, "What are you doing?" Because while everybody was outside waiting on the customers, we called that the up bus.
Up system.
Yeah, the up system. Fuck the up system. I'm going down to the service lane. If I see you down there,
yeah, you're smart.
Oil change. Okay. I'm gonna be like, when did you buy this car? 2 years ago? Damn, why you sitting here waiting? Why don't you come up here and test drive one of these new cars?
Did you ever tip the service riders?
Yep.
To tell them, hey, you got a bad motor or bad tranny.
Yeah, because the guy who trained me, his name was Adam. And I thought Adam was being hard on me because he wouldn't let me go out there and work the up system. I'm like, but people are coming in, they're buying cars. Why you have me up here, calling people who bought cars 3 or 4 years ago? Come to find out, I was selling more cars in that dealership than anybody else.
I used to buy DMV printouts of Toyota owners that are past 3 to 5 years. And get the printouts. Today, you cannot do that because of the Privacy Act. But back then, you can buy the printouts for 10 cents a printout. And you can get their address, not a phone number, but an address and a name and the VIN number. And I would have my sales guys cold call them and say, hey, you're due for a new car. No, I like my car. Well, let me tell you, my used car manager wants to buy your car. And he's going to give you more money than you can get on the street. And we draw him in. And we did that cold call. I had a whole floor of 30 guys working.
Oh, my God.
There's all kind of tips and tricks to the car business. My favorite one to do is like when I got that one stubborn person that won't bite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm about to say.
Oh, yeah.
Because this happens in the car business, and this is one of the reasons why I had to leave this alone, because I used to have to go to the bathroom and powder my nose.
Oh yeah.
Then I come back out there.
80s
all right, so let's do this.
Oh, man.
And then I get them excited, and the questions I would ask. So did you like the car? Yeah. Okay. So I cut you a deal. So when it comes down to buying a car, there's three things that are important. It's the product, the people, and the price, right? Yep. Okay, so the product. You like the car, right? Yep. Okay. So did I treat you fair today? Yep. All right. So what's the hang up? Why would you leave out of here today without a car? Is it the price? Nope. And then I'll slide I slide over the Foursquare to them, and they'll look at it, and
Don't you make money on the extended warranties?
No, that's for the guys in the whatchamacallit,
finance office.
The finance office. We call
finance office.
Yeah, because the deal is, I'm gonna have you agreeing to, let's say, $400 a month. You'll agree to that, but by the time you get out of that finance office, he's already got you up to $600 a month.
Oh yeah, because he's selling you goodies, extra care, warranty, this windshield protector, window edge, and all kinds of stuff.
Undercoating.
Undercoating. Yeah. See, in the East Coast, you guys have the undercoating. On the West Coast, we don't have much of that, but there's plenty of other product. Upgraded floor mats. What the fuck? Are they heated? They're not.
How do we get to cars? How did we really get?
Because Ricky brought it up, and all you need is.
We're thinking about getting that $450,000.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Dre, what do you think about that? You like that idea?
What's good, y'all? I'm Kelly's son.
Once you get two car guys,
you talking to me or are you talking to JoJo?
I'm talking to everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I really don't know. I really didn't know what you mean by that. Like, what is Joe Biden talking about? Could y'all explain?
He has suggested the idea that the people that were quote unquote abused in 2018 and 19 when they came here illegally, giving them.
They had to stay in Mexico and were separated from coming
wait
here.
A minute. I'm getting abused.
They get
by my wife.
$450,000 per person, and it's a proposed court settlement because they sued the federal government.
I'm going to the ATM now.
All I know is we need our reparations first. Fuck that.
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, that's what I told Kelly before she made the show. I was like, "What's up with that?" $450,000 per person.
I'm going to say one thing about the car business. We're going to leave that subject alone. Ricky, one thing I did, one mistake ever as a closer when I was closing a deal, because I was a sales manager, but sometimes they would get weak and I have to go in. And this kid, he was like, I don't know, 24, 25, good looking kid, just grinded me down to where I dropped the town like to 6%, and the rate was on a used car 11% at the time. I got tired of this kid after walking back in the office. I go, you know what? I'd rather talk to your mother and let her make a decision because obviously she's paying for the car. He says, no, that's my wife. I blew that deal.
You know what I used to do?
Whoa.
You know what I used to do? Patels. Anytime a Patel came on a lot and when they had the up system, I did not fuck with the Patel. I'd give them my business card and walk the fuck away. I didn't take them on test drives. I learned my lesson my first year in the car business. Do not fuck with the Patels in the car business. Don't do it. Patels were damn. I had a fucking ER surgeon. An ER surgeon. Break my balls for 4 hours over some goddamn floor mats.
Easily.
4 hours. Now, the test drive and all that stuff, we sitting at the table. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? This car just sold. What?
Oh, good one.
This car just sold. Somebody just bought this car. That's what I would tell the Patels. Whenever they come in and they give me that bullshit trying to haggle me down, the car just sold. What? I don't see anybody buying it. It just sold. That was my way of saying fuck you.
Park in the back.
What's a Patel?
Indian.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know either, so I'm glad he asked. I didn't know.
I love ours. He's actually standing behind us with all this medicine shenanigans.
Not Native American. You're talking India.
No, dot Indian. You can press on the dot and they'll sing.
Yeah, the gas station guys.
We're talking about the Indian with the reset button on their forehead.
There you go. That's a Persian.
Yeah, I was just like, I was them come up. And I hear that
love
accent because
dealing with
some of them look
you know,
Hispanic.
I learned a lot over the years with dealing with different societies and clientels, every venue of businesses. It's amazing what they offer you. You know, hey, I'm in the diamond business. Come on over. I'm like, you're gonna chop me up. You know, when I come to the diamond business, you want $10,000 for a diamond. I'm gonna offer you $4,000 like you're doing right now. No. Okay, then what's the fucking difference?
Do you know who the easiest people it was to sell to though? And people don't believe this, and I tell them, black people. All you got to do is sell them the sizzle, and everything else you don't have to tell them about price. Just sell them the sizzle. You know, when the new Camaro came out, I had one to come up on my dealership. It wasn't even a year old.
You got one too, fool. Stop it.
You sell them the sizzle. Dude came up there. He was a young boy, about 22 years old, had good credit and everything. And I'm sitting here like, dude, what? I'm like, you're 22 years old and you're getting ready to drive a Camaro? He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, let's take it for a test drive. We took it out on the interstate. He punched it, came back to the dealership. I was like, boy, this is all you. I was like, just imagine when you show up back to your job, because I took him by his job. I did the whole 9 with him. I was like, imagine when you show back up to your job in this car, the way the ladies are going to look at you. Young, good-looking kid, you know. He was like, yeah. I was like, dude, you drive a Camaro. He was like, yeah. And guess what happened to me when I went to go buy a Camaro? The same spill. Use it on me.
On you? Reverse?
Black people love paying.
Did it work, Ricky?
Like that.
It worked. Because I wasn't even thinking about the price. I was looking at it like, man, that's a convertible. I got the key fob. All I got to do is just hit the key fob and the top will just roll back into the trunk. I was like, yeah, this could be me.
So
why
Ricky,
not?
so Ricky,
And I wasn't even thinking about it. So the salesman was like, let's go ahead and do the paperwork. Didn't even think about it. Just like, okay. And I'm sitting up here like, man, I drive a Camaro. What the fuck? $500 a month.
Did you get the extended warranty? Did you get the extended warranty?
No, I didn't get the extended warranty. I knew how to, but see, the thing was, I fucked him as hard as he fucked me. He was getting ready to hit me up for some change on that one, and I didn't tell him I had a trade in. So when we get ready to do the paperwork, I was like, well, wait a minute here. What if I give you a Toyota Camry?
Yeah, you drop it at the end.
Yeah, he didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I told him that was my old
now
lady's
the
car.
number on the trade-in is going to be reality.
So I guess when we go to buy a new car, I gotta call Ricky first, so I know exactly what this
Ricky
is.
or what's my man name here?
Jojo, yeah, one of
Jojo.
Fact.
Yeah, me or Jojo. I mean, because we already know. I mean, I took my wife car shopping before I bought the Camaro, and the guy was getting ready to run us up and down. I'm like, no, we're not going to be here all day long, dude. This is the price that we're willing to pay. This is the credit score. We don't have to pull it, but let's agree if this is the credit score, where can we go with this? So when we agreed, that's when they pulled the credit score. Don't let them pull your credit. You gotta have an idea of what your credit is before you go into the dealership.
Well, that's the thing. What if your credit score is only 700?
Man,
only a 700?
Finance companies left, right, and center. They'll buy any paper.
She said only a 700. You are a car salesman's wet dream if you have a 700.
Yeah, you're done.
Okay.
You're fried chicken.
Yeah,
taking it all.
You're fried chicken on a Southern black man's table.
You're paying $600 a month.
I don't want to pay 600. I want to pay 4.
What kind of car are you looking for?
Not brand new. I don't want a brand new car.
I mean, the practicality of your car. What do you want?
Oh Lord.
Prices on used cars have gone crazy lately.
Do you need a family vehicle?
We've turned into car and driver.
No, I don't want something sporty, but I don't want to make this long. But I'm trying to avoid. I really like that Chrysler 300. I'm not gonna lie, but yes, I'm trying to avoid it though.
Kelly, be patient. Be patient. Soon you can buy a Dodge Hellcat with the credit score of 500 with 500 down.
Yeah, well, a Dodge Hellcat is gonna get me a lot of speeding tickets.
Oh, you got
that's on you. This is what I used to tell people when I saw them fast cars. Only thing you need to do now is just budget yourself for these speeding tickets. The only thing I can do is just get you the price that you can afford today.
Especially when I do Uber, sometimes it it watches your speed, in the little corner it'll tell you you're driving 20 miles over the speed limit.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll tell you the funny part about it though. I mean, if you're looking to get with a 700 credit score, only thing you need is about $3,000, and you can now make the dealer your bitch.
You can buy a $30,000 car with $3,000 down, 10% down. You're done.
Is it easier to get a house or a car? Which one?
A car.
Is easier? A car is easier. Okay.
Yep. Because
Houses
getting
are too much right now. We can't do it. It's too fucking expensive. No way.
Wait till you get in the house and things start going wrong that you have to repair.
Yeah, it's just impossible. You would think it would be feasible considering we're paying 2 rents, because I still have a whole nother place in Madison. But yeah, but it's
so you and Mo just shacking up there. You got your own place and he got his.
Well, my son is in that place.
Okay.
But yeah, I still have it though.
Your son? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 43.
You don't look it. I thought you was much younger
you're
when
a
I first saw
baby.
you.
Jesus.
No, I'm old.
I'm 45 now. Don't be talking about old.
I think I got you all beat by 54.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No, not all of us.
Okay, all right. I bow down.
I'm a child of 1975, and I'm proud. I wear it well.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you feel good. That's the thing. It's like every milestone. When I hit 30, it was like, then I hit 40. It's like, like really? I gotta do this more.
Well, I like it when I'm in the gym and I'm pumping iron, and them damn young boys be looking at me like, "Look at him, man!" I be sitting there like, "Yeah, don't you wish you could get like me?"
Yeah, no.
That's how I got kicked out of Planet Fitness.
Ricky, you want to laugh?
Ricky's
okay, I got a good one.
Everywhere.
With all the cars I have, I drive a Scion XB, a 2008 that I love. I can park anywhere. They can ding it. They can do anything they want.
But
And then
you can drive only one at a time, Jojo. How about you?
No, but
how about
listen,
you
I got 2
spare
hands.
one? How about you spare 2 cars to Lisa and me?
All right, done deal. That's it.
So if you're in Hollywood Hills, man, I could come over anytime, man. Only thing is, what is it? Because I'm in the industry too out there.
Ricky, you know what? We could go mess with Tariq Nasheed out there in the Hollywood Hills.
As much as I am in the Hollywood Hills, I don't know any celebrities or anything like that. I don't fuck with those people because they're all fucked up.
Yeah, and your opportunity is coming up for Halloween. You can go door to door.
I know.
There you go.
I mean, I do know people that lives out there that's in the industry. I know Danny Trejo personally.
That guy, Danny Trejo, is the one that has the restaurants or donut shops. I forgot what he has.
Restaurants. He has what is it? Healthy eating, like Hispanic food, healthy eating. Hispanics like organic stuff. So
right, and he's got a tequila line and a wine line.
Yes, and he also has like kids in the industry. Danny Trejo, he was in one of my film projects, and I mean he's an amazing guy. And you it's hard to believe that he's like near 80 years old and still being a badass.
Wow,
he's almost 80 years old.
What was that movie?
He's still making movies.
Yeah, he's older than my dad.
I watched of him was Heat. When he was in Heat. Wasn't
he? Yeah, he was in Heat. He was in the Sons of Anarchy. He was in
that was a good movie.
If you ever look up The Lost Day on Yahoo, not Yahoo, but what is it? Amazon. If you order The Lost Day, that film project, that was a part of that.
Oh wow.
Also, he did a movie series. I forget the name of it right now. He was it was about him. He was like the main character. I can't think of the name right now.
Machete, Spy Kid.
Yeah, that's it. Machete. There was like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was like 4 or 5 movies made of it.
That was kind of a cheesy movie. It was like almost, I don't know, B movie or something like that. The Machete movie.
It's a way to make some quick money.
Yeah, I mean that's all he does. I mean he makes I mean, he could be like, I'm an indie, I'm in the indie film business. So, I mean, he's in all kind of indie films. If you look at his IMDb page, it's wall to wall, just movies. I mean, it costed me what? It costed our group $3,000 to bring Danny Trejo on set. That was it.
That's
Wow.
$3,000 for a day. Yeah, I mean,
that
shit.
must have been ages ago, though.
Who makes $3,000 in a day though? Somebody says, JoJo, I want you to come on set. We want you for 3 scenes, and you're gonna make $3,000.
I'm there.
You're right. I've never been offered that, but I mean, I rent cars to the studios, and they pay like $500-600 a car just to park them, and if it's driving car, insurance, and all that, it's like $900 a car.
Damn,
that's awesome.
A day.
I'm trying to finish my book so I can get connected with somebody will buy this story. It's just that good.
Huh?
But
you write books?
I don't. You know what? I don't, but I am.
Okay.
My whole life, that's the one thing people have really complimented me on is writing. And I'm like, I know what.
That's a skill by itself.
I just need to fucking knock it out and stop playing. So,
Kelly, did you see Brian's comment? He had a heart attack in July.
Wow.
Okay, Ricky's about to get out of here. I heard him say it's past his bedtime.
Oh,
I'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for having me on,
Thank
Kelly.
Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Ricky. Good night. Thank you for
Hey, good
pushing
night.
her up.
You guys, you're welcome. Hey, you guys be sure to go by the website, and you guys can converse there if you want to have freedom of speech, and you guys want to like talk during the daytime. Go to the website. I got a freaking chat room that's just there waiting for you guys. So
awesome.
MR News Network.
MR News
Yep,
Network.
I just figured it out. Ha ha.
Right. You guys take care.
Okay,
Good night.
And Brian, I didn't know that happened. I didn't mean to cut that situation off. I'm glad to know that you're feeling okay now. That's scary. I know for me, when I even get a pain in my chest or I feel like I'm getting a pain in my left arm, I start complete panic attack. It's like, oh my God, get me the 80 milligram medicine. I freak out, man.
The child's aspirin.
Yep. I'm like, oh, I can't handle it. So I'm glad to hear that you're okay and you're here. So
Most definitely. And
Well,
I appreciate the chat we had earlier. It was a good chat. Thank you.
You should have a blood pressure machine and even a test your sugars.
I got
when you start getting just to keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
John, actually, I do have the sugar machine here, but I have all the other stuff at home. Y'all, I'm serious. In the back of the car, I'm not lying. I have a whole pretty much setup for a gunshot wound in the back of this car. Don't ask me how.
That's good.
I got it back there.
That's good. I mean, you should have basics for many different kinds of things, including puncture wounds and all that other fun stuff.
I have a first aid kit. I have a wool blanket. And I also have a box of chocolate Ensure, a case. It's all in the back of the car. Just saying.
Yeah, but hold on, Kelly. Do you have a Midol and a day after pill?
No, I don't have the day after pill, but I do have a Midol.
I'm sorry. That would have completed the package.
But I thought you can buy that now over the counter.
You can.
Yeah, you can. $50.
$50?
That's the last time I heard, but that was a couple of years ago.
Do you have Norcam in the back of your car?
No, but I do have it at my house. It's probably expired now. They were giving it out free at the there was like a, what do you call it, like a block party, and the firemen, the police department, they were all there giving out free. But the only thing is, it's the nozzle one, and people have told me that that's not as effective as the shot.
You mean nasal?
Yeah,
Because
nasal.
The
sorry.
nozzle one goes into a different hole.
Nasal. So anyway, yeah. Matter of fact, I've just ended up with all these things throughout the years. Like I have an albuterol machine, I have a CPAP machine. I have all kinds of stuff that I've collected through my parents that I just never got rid of.
One thing I can feel comfortable with Kelly is like if anything happened, I know she can revive me. I gotta look at the positive.
Right. No, for real. I'm glad I always
She's
have
probably
that.
got jumper cables too.
Yep.
Oh, right here. And
Mo ain't going anywhere. Mo ain't going anywhere.
I know more about fixing the car than he does. So technically, if I wanted to keep him here, I know how to disconnect the battery.
This is Kelly. This is Kelly. Jumper cable. Zap. Get up. We're not done.
Oh my God. But Carolyn, gotta love her to death, man. She says that is my right-hand man, well, woman. She says the shit that I want to say that I can't say because I don't have that assertiveness. I think I'm more passive aggressive. So that's I love her to death. She's awesome.
I don't know.
Back at you, doll.
It's interesting how this works. I've met some very what do they say? Some people come around for a season, some come for a reason, and then it's something else and I forget it. But it is a saying.
Some come for teasing.
Well, I guess me, but that isn't it, damn it. That's not the way.
Listen, when I'm happily married, well, I think I am, but I don't know if she knows that she's happily married. So
that's great. What'd you say? No, I was on my way to pick up my daughter from daycare when it happened. Was a freak thing. Luckily, I was right near a fire station. They were able to hook me. Wow.
Okay. Whoa.
You're lucky. That was that was
God moves in mysterious and beautiful ways, man.
Yeah, lucky you.
That's like the chick that was shot in the alley a couple weeks ago. Thankfully, there is a fire station a block away, so they got here very quick. Before
Someone shot a woman in an alley.
Yes, it was crazy. It was like he heard the scream and I heard the gunshot. I didn't hear the scream, and we didn't say anything to each other. Because
was it random or was it like in domestic?
We don't know. It's shootings are normal for this neighborhood.
Wow.
And speaking of that, tomorrow, well, actually today at around 1 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to do an interview with one of my neighbors. And we're probably going to be like in the neighborhood. So if you guys are around, check it out. If not, it's basically just to, Milwaukee has always been known to be one of the most quote unquote segregated cities. And so we're going to kind of talk about it. And she's really cool. Her name is Yolanda. We met her some months ago, and she kind of put me onto like what's going on in the neighborhood, who's who. So needless to say, yeah, we're doing like a little interview thing. So, huh?
Is she black?
Yes.
Oh, that must be my ex-wife then.
Not, I hope not.
Hey, look what Persian did. He just pulled up the chart. He's going down the line. Okay, wait. What state? What zip code? Okay, yeah, that's her.
And the next thing on my agenda, as far as YouTube, is to see if I can. I highly doubt the Rittenhouse case is going to let anybody in once they get started, just due to this, issue with COVID. But if for some reason, if they will let people in, I'm going to try to see if I can get in there and get footage.
That'll be interesting to get a whole bunch of conservatives in there knowing full damn well ain't none of them going to be vaccinated.
Oh my God, yeah.
Did you call the court to find out?
I didn't call the court. This is the thing with that. Since this judge is being so fair, okay, I haven't really I don't want to say bothered him, but I haven't
I don't know the case, but what are you fighting, Kelly?
No, it's the Kyle Rittenhouse. Remember when the guy had shot? He was attacked in Kenosha. He was there at a BLM rally due to that black guy Jacob Blake getting shot.
Right.
So it was like a protest to the police shooting, and he happened to be there, and he was protecting a car lot of one of his friends, and he was attacked. He shot back. He had precision shoot, if I'm saying that right, I can't even get the word out.
Precision.
Yes, precision shooting skills.
Right. He had skill. Yeah.
Yes, he was you could tell he was well trained. And he did end up getting what is it? I can't remember the charges exactly, but shot a couple.
Killed two and wounded a third.
Yeah.
Shot two people that killed him.
Yes, he killed two, and the other one was wounded. Huh?
He was on the street, I think.
Yeah. But he basically was running for his life. You know, the first incident was somebody throwing a Molotov cocktail at him. That's how you say that word. My pronunciation sucks, and then the other guy pulled a gun on him. He basically shot his arm off.
And what about they tried to hit him with the skateboard?
Yep, and the other guy tried to hit him over the head with the skateboard, and he shot him in the chest.
When you said hit him with skateboard, sounds like Venice Beach.
Well, I mean, look, that's like taking a knife to a gunfight, okay? Who runs up on somebody with an AR-15 with a skateboard?
And the odd thing about it, right, was one guy was a pedophile that got shot in the groin. The guy that was the wife abuser got shot in the chest, and the thief got shot in the arm.
Wow.
So it's not like he shot, and you know, don't get it twisted. Okay, I don't like to see people dead. Okay, so my thoughts are with the family. It sucks. It's a bad scenario. But the
Is
truth
this guy
is,
on trial or something? Is that what it is?
November 1st is the jury selection. So we'll see what happens.
And also, he was like 16 years old or something.
17.
Yeah, he was young.
17.
If I remember. Yeah, you're right. And what's the charges? I'm like, what are they charging him at this point?
Gosh, and I just did a video on this yesterday. They're charging him with
defense, murder.
You know what? I think it's I'm gonna look again just to be sure, but I think it's oh God, I'm not even gonna say what I think.
I mean, does he have a chance to? Is he gonna fight it? Is he gonna?
Oh yeah, he's going to trial.
Okay.
I just sent you that article today about going with the defending himself, self-defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay. So that makes sense. Okay.
And see, I grew up in Wisconsin, and typically, I mean, we don't have the castle doctrine here, but you know, it's not like Texas. You can't do the Wild Wild West here. But you know, we do have a pretty good self-defense law. I mean, the court tends to side with the self-defense here, from what I've seen.
You know, I'm curious that you brought that topic up. Whatever happened to that guy in Florida for stand your ground, and he shot and killed a person, and then a year later or 2 years later, he got in trouble again with shooting his father-in-law.
You talking about Trayvon Martin?
Yes.
Killing of
George.
Whatever happened to that guy?
George Floyd. No, I'm sorry. I mean,
Zimmerman.
Yeah. Zimmerman.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He basically, from what I was told, he basically is like in height, like running around.
The guy looks like a retard to begin with.
yeah, he's not. I mean, he clearly was told to stand down. I don't know how he got off of that. I have no idea. And that pisses me off, but that's a story for another day.
Kid went to the store and bought candy and walking back home. He lives in the complex and you shoot and kill something. Yeah, that's the part I don't get, man.
He said he looked suspicious because he was wearing a hoodie.
Oh, okay. If it's cold, should I freeze with a t-shirt?
Yeah, I don't exactly.
He's trying to say he was with Neighborhood Watch and he was watching him and everything, but he should have just been minding his own business.
So
I think if I remember correctly, the court verified that he was not any part of Neighborhood Watch. He was a vigilante and hold your ground type of thing.
Yeah,
which is all bullshit.
Yeah, now for him, he's got like attempted first-degree intentional homicide. He's got 2 charges of that. One for first-degree reckless endangering safety. No, 2 of those, and then 1 first-degree reckless homicide. So I'm sure these cases will be modified again. I mean, they've been modified, so it'll probably happen again.
Wow.
I'm sure things will end up running concurrent, but that's just another story. We'll see.
He's next. Swim Bear. Remember that Russian commercial when they had the big girls doing a swimwear commercial?
I don't even remember that.
Oh, you're too young. That was in the 80s.
Yeah, I guess I was a little kid back then, but look,
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody coming. I have to get up and go see my dad tomorrow, so
By the way, Kelly, that's when Radio Shack was around, just to let you know.
Hey, I remember Radio Shack now.
I had to throw that in.
I remember.
Sorry for triggering you, Kelly.
No, that's okay. I appreciate it, John, because I got.
All right. Hey, everybody on the right side, on the left side, and I mean the chat side and the screen side.
You forgot the one in the middle.
And Persian, I will send you an email.
Okay.
And Kelly and the gentleman that was speaking, I don't know your name because I can't see names on the screen.
John,
have a blessed night. And the lady on top right. And Kelly,
Carolyn.
go fuck yourself.
Okay.
I love you.
You as well.
Jojo, be blessed.
Hey, have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Absolutely.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Mrs. Pete. I appreciate the feedback. That was awesome. I'm very thankful to have you guys up here.
She was fire, man. Where the hell you been hiding her, Pete?
The volcanic eruption went to sleep.
Hey,
I'm trying to get Deborah to come on one of these panels because she's always complaining about stuff and she wants to say something, but she doesn't want to come on.
well, it's not easy at first, but once you do it a few times, you get kind of, a little bit more familiar. So maybe she'll feel
She doesn't feel comfortable with the arguing some. She's not like into that too much.
It could be, she could come up with me and Carolyn and we could talk. There's not going to be an argument with us.
Yeah. All right. I'll let her know.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll let her know. Well, have a good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Good night,
John.
guys.
Good night, Carolyn. Love you, girl. Appreciate you.
Good night, darling. Love you too. Love you guys. Have a good night. Make sure
Take
y'all
care.
hit the
Much
thumbs
love
up.
to you.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Buddy.
Yep. All right.